Ha-ha! What's cracking? It's your homie Lil Mystery. You are now listening to the Emo Brown Podcast, the downest fool in Chula Vista since AC Slater, homie.
Ladies and gentlemen and low lives, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Technical Difficulties Metiche Monday, brought to you by Emo Brown the Podcast. My pedo, no pasa nada, es que, ay, it didn't go live. We're all right, we're back, and it's going to be just fine. Brought to you by On Delay by Grasshopper. For all your medicinal grasshopper cannabis needs, make sure you tap into grasshopperghbuds.com. Do the thing, make it clack, get 15% back. 3 Emo Brown pre-rolls for $12. We don't condone the use of marijuana. We highly request you do it,
that
though,
shit.
motherfucker.
Use that shit.
And guess what? I ate my fucking other sponsorship. I ate it already.
Manscaped?
Big ups to
Some
Lolitas.
evidence.
Big ups to Lolitas for cruising through. El Jorge Farfan, standing base, came through, dropped off some breakfast for everybody. I believe he dropped off carne asada fries, carne asada burritos, Cali burrito, some tacos dorados that fucking Barry just devoured, man.
That's right.
Bean and cheese.
You don't put me in front of tacos dorados.
Patience is the essence of fine Mexican food, and Lolitas knocks it out of the park every time. Visit one of their 6 fucking locations here in San Diego. Damn, that sounded smooth, fool. Like I knew what I was talking about. Also brought to you by the big homie El Bobby at Tribal. Take your card, take it to the lower left, make it clack. You get 20% back, but only 10% on penalties because my man is not a dumb businessman. He wants to make sure that you're doing your thing. Who's that? Is that Casas? Look at that. Oof. Oof.
Look at him go. Look at him go. He's got moves.
Hey.
Sa huevo, perro. Get in there, make it clack, do your thing, and if you're not happy, buy a set. What else are we buying? The PG
Go to Silk Cloud.
Silk Cloud, 30%. Emo 30 gets you 30% online or also at the lower end. Oh my God, we have so many killer fucking sponsors. We're not done. We're not done. 9-5. Thank you, 9-5, for always coming through in the clutch and putting on these gafas on our face. I don't wear them because I have beautiful eyes and I want you to see them. Look at these things. Look at that. Oh my God.
Fire.
I can see you wearing that, Barry. Mira, también. No, I want to wear those. Those look good.
sick.
Ooh.
I've been wearing these 3 punk shades since the day I got them, and I haven't taken them off.
Make sure you make your card clack, get 20% back on that one too. No big deal. We're just making it clack everywhere. You want to buy a home? You want to buy a home?
Yeah.
You want to refinance a home?
No, maybe just buy one.
Emo Brown is also brought to you by Albert Aguirre in the Full Circle group with his compa Fabio, man. All of the things. Let me see that little ugly motherfucker.
Hey.
Where's he at?
Hey, they know how to throw an Easter
here it
party.
comes.
There he is. Look at. I feel like.
Wait for him. He's gonna puppet.
I hope,
Look at.
I hope this takes some of that.
And there he is.
Damn, fool. Looking like Donald Trump Jr. over there, fool. This young man's going to get you in your home, the home of your dreams. El Vato de South Bay and his partner Full Circle Group for all your residential needs, commercial, whatever, man. Reach out to Full Circle, El Albert and Fabio. They'll make it happen. Any more sponsors? Am I free? I am, bro. Thank you, Mikey's Meals, for keeping me fed all week long. Sign up, MikeyMeals.com, get 10 meals for $86, and make sure you're on the right path, Miss Lil One, to a healthy future. Because we ain't shit unless we're putting beautiful things in our body. Right?
Yeah, that sounds right. I'll let it go.
If you get an opportunity, rate,
These
review,
are beautiful
subscribe
too.
to everything we do. I like Spotify, but you know what we're pushing? Like we're pushing YouTube. We're pushing just YouTube. Fuck it. Just go all in on YouTube.
Oh,
Subscribe to us on YouTube. Are we live right now, Casas, or no? Yeah. We're live, fool?
Oh,
Hey,
we
so
are?
What happened? Why were we like all fucking weird earlier?
I don't know, but the new switcher we got, like something's up with the internet connector on it.
Call out the fucking brand.
Yeah.
Call them out. Who are they?
Black Magic.
Black Magic. What's cracking?
But,
man?
but we're using the Black Magic, the new one, the old one. And that one's
Sometimes new. Nah, I'll get canceled. I can't say shit. But whatever, dog. I'm just happy we're all here, healthy, sano, colita de rana, a todo lo que da. What the fuck are we drinking today, Cece?
Ooh, that's my favorite
Cece
part.
from the Elwood. What are we drinking today?
Today we are having a space cowboy. I named it after my brother's favorite drink.
Okay.
It's today we're using High West American Prairie. Got fresh lemon.
Look at you.
Got some sugar in there.
Oh,
and
look at
some
seat,
mint.
look at seat number 5. Got saw himself on camera, took a call left. No, fool. What a weenie. What a weenie. Shouldn't you be in the office?
It's not making sense. Yeah, so cheers, enjoy. It's awesome. I love this drink. It is
Salud.
homage to my brother.
Damn, we got new
Shout out
cameras
Cece's brother.
too, right?
Why you zoomed
Yeah.
in all up on my face?
Yeah.
Jesus, what the hell?
That's sexy.
That's sexy.
Well, you got to move the. You got
You're
to
the only one in this group that's worth of a close up. You
Yeah.
and Cece, me and Steve, we're wide shots only.
Wide shots.
Look at. You look nice. It's all right. Look at.
That's good.
Really? Nah, you should have been all up in it. Fool.
You guys like hiding behind your microphones. You guys gotta come out, let the world see you.
What is High West?
It's a bourbon.
Oh, okay, nice.
Very nice.
And
whiskey.
is this other big thing in there too?
What is that? When did
What
we
is
get,
that big
when
thing
did we
in
get
there?
that fucking
This
bottle?
is so good. I'm like sneaking little sips of it. This was a gift from somebody.
Prison Muscle Paul?
It definitely is one of your friends. I don't. It's. But
Brian Giles gave us that.
Brian Giles did give us
It's a
that.
Willet.
Nice. Is that a good brand or good with? Yeah.
We're gonna turn that into a
Why is
bong
it-
when we're
I
done. with
want,
it.
I want if I could steal it, but and I'm surprised no one's drank it yet.
Well,
You guys drink everything here when I'm gone.
that's how that works.
Yeah, fancy new Emo Brown bottle.
To my left, I have Sexy Lexi. Welcome back, Sexy.
Hi
¿Qué onda?
there.
¿Cómo estás? What's good?
Good. Weekend was crazy. I DJ'd at Manhattan.
Oh, shit.
I
My family there?
No, they weren't there
They
this
weren't this
time.
time?
They weren't there this time. I had an art show on Saturday. I'll talk about that later.
all right,
and
all right.
then yesterday was Jason Joshua at Corazon del Barrio. That
Jason
was-
Joshua.
yeah, it was
That's-
a good show.
He has 2 first names.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I do too.
All right, Sexy Lexi.
That's true.
¿Qué onda con the compa Barry Gisbera, worldwide crypto trader, reverse mortgage salesman?
Loving life, and I'm just gotta say, like, I really fucking appreciate the fact that Lolitas fucks with us. I was like, as a Chula Vista kid, this means I've made it. Like eating a fucking California burrito brought to me by Lolitas himself. Oh my god, this is
You haven't been a kid for 30 years, fool. Fucking chill out. dog. You old as fuck.
I came out
man.
old, yeah.
Welcome.
But no, this is
awesome
tight.
to see you.
I
Awesome
love
to
to
see
see
you. Casas, what's up, man? I see you. Whenever he puts a toothpick in his mouth, I know shit's going crazy. Shit's going
Listen, he's gone full Vin
It's like,
Diesel.
Damn, fool. ¿Qué pasó? What happened? We good?
Yeah, we're good. I mean, it's running, I think.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna look on the live real quick to see if we're actually even running, man. But yeah, welcome. Hey, I look forward to busting your balls a little there.
Casas looks like he's late to his dice game.
Let's see what
What's up,
happens.
Cece?
What's up?
What's good?
Nothing, dude. I've been chilling. Good week. My girlfriend's birthday. Got to see
Girlfriend,
the
like
family
a
for
friend
Easter.
that's a girl, or like an actual like partner?
Yeah, it's a girl that is a friend. I like to think of her as a partner in life. She's really nice. What is that weird to call people girlfriends
I
when
don't
they're
call
just
Barry-
friends that are
I call them
girls?
girlfriends.
I don't think it's wrong. I just don't call Barry my boyfriend.
That's funny. I call you my boyfriend.
Well, that's
Yeah, I hear BJ
That's
say my
white-
boyfriend's on his way
white
all the
people
time.
activities. That's a white people activities, man. Nah, no pasa nada. It's
Yeah,
all good.
dude.
Guess I gotta go change my Facebook.
You know what I am gonna do? I haven't done this in a while. I'm gonna read the first page, Casas. Everyone tells me, don't read all the people that support you. Why not, bro?
Read all of them.
I can't go that far. Let's read the first page. Emo Brown Social Club membership. There's a bunch of new names. So let's get into it. Compa Joe Balesteros, thank you very much for being part of what we do. We support you, and you in return do us as well. El Compa Manny Rubio, what is up? Look at this name. I met this dude at my kid's Little League team, man. His kid goes in there and plays. My kid on this. Hey, timeout. Little League, fuck around. In Little League this week, we were at the Little League fields 5 fucking days, bro. I don't even go to work that many times in a week. And I was at Little League 5 times. They got practice. They got 2 games. I got 2 kids in Little League. And then you throw in the kids' boxing schedule. And then you throw in the kids' jiu-jitsu. God damn it.
And you have work.
Yeah, I kind of half work. I don't really work, but that's crazy. But anyway, Alfredo Ramirez, welcome to the crew. James Moffitt the 4th. Damn, anytime there's a 4th or something, man, you know that motherfucker means business, bro. I'm Esteban Garcia the 3rd. I don't really mean business. Steve Paye, Gregory Hoover, Angel Munoz, Francisco Garcia, Leila Burros. What is up with it, compa Ernie? Hey, Ernie's coming into town. He keeps sending me fucking videos of him smoking meats and rib and todo este pelo, bro. He's all about it. He sent me a link to Boots, bro.
Oh.
He said, hey, güey, pa' que te compras unas botas.
Oh,
he said,
wow.
buy this brand because this brand of boots doesn't get stuck in the spurs when you're getting on a horse.
Oh, wow.
I was like, motherfucker, in my life, I'm never going to get on a horse, bro. But thank you very much.
Oh, I would love that field trip. Take Steve on a horse.
Bella Robles. Oh, shit. El compa Fabian. If you get a camera on that guy, he came in here today, man. Where's Fabian at? Where is he at?
I don't have
He's
one.
hiding.
No, he's hiding. Good on you, Fabian. Welcome to the crew, man. Luis Sendejas, Milo Por Vida. Damn, Milo. I love Por Vida. I love Por Vida coffee. I just love it if it was here. Where the fuck is it this week? Jesus Christ. Eric Casas, the God. Joseph Rodriguez, I had a drink with him earlier this week in the Elwood. It was a fun time. Bought him a shot just for being a cool guy. Talked to me about Teamster stories. We chatted it up a little bit. Pretty awesome dude. Nick McCullum, Papi Chavo, San Diego Graffiti, Matt C. Slack, Stone Masters, Colin, Kading, I Say Dude a Lot. Oh, fuck. I say dude a lot. I say I'm going to build a website. I say you haven't done that shit yet. Where you at, fool? Make that shit, man. Control that ADHD, put it in motion, and let's fucking build
Harness
this
it.
website, bro. What the? I love you, bro. You mean a lot to me. Yeah, prove it, motherfucker. Build this website. Leah Smith, Zach Clifford, Jonathan Munoz, Kiki Sevilla, all the way from Holland, bro. We got people in Amsterdam. Oh, shit. You just flipped
Holy
my wig,
shit.
bro. You leave it
Like
like
the
that
Brady
the whole time.
Bunch.
You should leave it like that the whole time.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to. Yazzy,
fresh. Cristina de la Toba Tapia, what's going on? Mechanic Man, Chucky Monster, Armando Livias Palacios, Chucky Monster. I have a cousin named Chucky, and we had drinks last night. He came over to the house. He was in town. He's a fucking, what does he do for a living? I think he's a welder. Lives in Washington. He gave me meth the first time in my life, the only time in my life. He switched it.
Good thing this isn't live, huh?
Fuck, man. No, this is
It is live.
This is a well-known story, fool. This is a well-known story.
Now it's even better.
He tricked me into doing this narcotic, thinking it was a different narcotic, and I didn't sleep for 72 hours. Sorry, Mom. But look at Mom, I came out good. Salí bien. Pipiti's nice. Daniel Condiff, Christopher Del Rosario, Zindi, Chale Lopez. Is that bad, fool? What the fuck?
Hey, I got yelled at for saying that shit wrong. You
I'm
put
not
some
the only
respect
one
on
in
that
here
name.
that's done drugs, fool. Look at Casas. You think Casas operates without drugs? The fuck out of here, fool. Serge Juan, Hortensia
What are
Yescas,
drugs?
Daniel Dallas Fialkowski, Andre Mejia, Chris M., the Martinez guy from Bakersfield, Mike from fucking UPS, Ramon Saldivar. That's it, fool. That's all I got. I don't want to fucking keep
That's all we
reading
got.
names.
That's all we
I don't
need.
want to keep reading names.
Okay.
Shout out to the rest of yous.
Shout out the rest of you, man. It's been a beautiful week. It's been a very beautiful week. I had a question for you guys, man. Or the guys. Because your Casas is in a fucking relationship, and you're in a relationship, and I've been married for fucking almost 2 decades and shit, man. Do you guys get pedicures with your ladies? Is that some shit you do?
Nope.
I've never
Yeah?
had a pedicure, period.
Bro, okay, weird. Really?
What?
Casas,
I
do you?
clip my own nails.
Casas, have you ever had a pedicure?
No.
Let me tell you, man. Wifey and I go once a month.
Apparently, we're not the weird ones.
I'll fucking be weird, bro. I go. You take it. All right.
Love it.
Case. You're just
I
getting
love
weirder and
it.
weirder now. Look at people
Bro.
on your team. I got Casas.
I get weird looks when I go with wifey, man. We go to a spot here on 3rd Avenue, and there's nothing but ladies in there, and then I come in with my fucking Fred Flintstone, Barney Rubble-looking toes, bro, a few months ago. But now I go once a month with my wife. It's like
You're
a
just
little
one of the
date.
girls now.
Yeah, it's like a date. It's like a date. I take my mom. I take my fucking wife. We go get a pedicure. I don't know why I was thinking this because I have one this week, but it was like, I'm wondering how weird this is. Am I the only one that does like pedicures?
Try going without your wife.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Is that, yeah?
Can you go to the grocery store without her?
Do you go to a movies alone?
Yeah.
When's the last movie you saw alone?
Shit.
That's what I thought.
I mean, I don't go anywhere without Fernando anymore because we're ride or dies.
Oh, God.
Together.
Oh,
Love that.
God, man. Jesus Christ. Why don't you ride or die with that fucking burrito, fool? Look at you.
I am. I just want to make sure people know Lolitas, baby.
Anyways, yeah, pedicures with my wife. I'm doing it this week. Go, bro.
I'm happy for her.
Why?
I would love if I had a boyfriend, for him to have nice feet.
Let's do a list
I
of
had a
if I had
partner.
things
I'd
for
look really
Lexi.
good in a pedicure chair.
If I
Look
had
at-
a partner, I would definitely love for him to have nice feet.
Look, there's nothing worse than
I'm
being
not gonna
under.
massage ugly feet.
Well, you massage your dude's
Yeah,
left
I
feet.
would if I had a man.
Wow.
Guys,
Let's do that again.
you too can have your feet massaged if you
At
reach
the
out to
Sexy
Lexi
Lexi.
at her handle. And look at, reach out to her at the Sexy Lexi and get your feet massaged. But she's gonna have to massage them at your house because she currently does not have one.
This is true. This is
Hella
true.
homeless.
Bringing it back.
¿Cómo se dice? Homeless. Nah, that's fucking awesome.
Unhoused.
There's nothing worse than being under the covers with your lady or your man, Barry, whatever, and then the feet come across and they cut your fucking ankles, bro.
That is bad.
You gotta keep them
Hate that.
shits. I've never had that. I don't want to be that to my
Yeah,
wife. So I was like,
don't.
you know what? I'm in.
Do your
Wife-
kids take care of their own nail situation, or do you still have to do that?
My kids are little, fool. You barely take care of your own fucking
No,
nails.
because
dog.
I have to do Pete's, but he fucking fights me, dude.
Oh,
He hates
yeah,
that
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So I was
We-
wondering, like, do
we
you
rub a
still-
little
like, do
whiskey
they get-
on their gums and they get a little numb, and then we just go in
Oh,
on their
yeah, the
toes.
whiskey.
Fool.
I put you to sleep, but okay.
That's the Mexican shit, fool. I feel like when we were little, like, and if we were just wilding out and just like not listening, our parents would just like rub whiskey. Why you pull my personal one, fool? Don't follow that
By
one.
the way-
That one is for my children.
By the way, in TJ, they do this thing called medical pedicure.
That's
and
sexy.
so you leave there and your feet literally feel like baby feet, like brand new feet.
Really?
Are they
It's
smaller?
like illegal to do that here because they're like scraping skin off and like all kinds of shits.
Really?
Cool. Yeah.
I'm down.
Let's
You
fucking
should go.
go.
You only have to go like one time and then you're good for like
You go to
6
Tijuas a
months.
lot?
Yeah.
How often do you go to Tijuas?
Well, probably not that often these days, but I like to go.
You have a passport? You have legal citizenship in this country?
Yeah.
Watch yourself. I like going to Tijuana. Why? Like my whole
But-
family goes to Tijuana to do fucking shit to their fucking bodies and stuff, man. I don't
BBL?
I don't, no, that. We don't got no BBLs in the family yet, bro.
That's a TBO.
I'm down. They were trying to talk me into getting fucking
BBL.
También. No, what's that called, Cece? The Botox. Botox.
Why you gotta look at me when I got eyebrows that fully are functional over here, guys.
Like, and I look at it, it's like, fuck, I'm 43. I'm gonna be 44 in like 2-3 weeks. No, mames, bro. I don't even look at.
Now your forehead looks
Dude,
better than
guys,
mine.
You need Botox.
What's up?
I think you need it.
Why? Why do I fucking need Botox?
Just on your neck.
I'm
What
like,
they say?
It's good for when you sweat too. So if you have like a sweating problem, you'll put it in your hands or in your armpits.
look at Instagram.
There you go. Follow me for more Botox.
Beauty tips with
Fool,
CC.
change my handle from my personal one to Emo Brown, fool.
All right.
I'm getting a bunch of weird ass fucking followers now, fool. Show me your feet, fool. Show me your feet. I ain't trying to fucking be about that. Spar session, by the way.
Yeah, you're tough.
All right. By the way, I'm official. There he is. Hey, follow me there. That's me. I'm that guy. Follow us there, but follow us on Mondays and on Thursdays to House of Boxing, bro. House of Boxing in Rio in Paradise Hills. We just got jumped in this week. We got jumped into the game. We're official. Casas, I invite you.
All right.
Jump in the ring with me. Let's throw some blows. You look like you got some shit to work out. That poor toothpick is going through battles right now. Chicle and I got to fight or spar with our coach, David Barragan III. He is a Gold Glove winner. His professional record is 10-0. We got in there. He took it super easy on us. I'm happy because I'm old and I'm very fragile. Los trains with us, Outer Stop CEO and owner and operator. He hasn't jumped in there because he's a weenie. But if you get an opportunity, man, go out there. We got a chance to jump in and throw punches. It's not like what you think. Like a lot of fools, I know you like fight in the street and you fuckers fight like you're in the quicksand. You fucking slowly just like everything is slow motion. In real life, it's just coming at you quick, sauce. And I got punched in the head, fool. I saw stars. I didn't think you could see stars in real life, but it's fucking true.
You absolutely do.
Dude, I got punched in the fucking forehead. I think that's where my
With the
button is.
headgear or
with
without?
the headgear?
Yeah, even with?
With the
no.
headgear
Oh,
on.
shit.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. I think I held my own. Coach gave me like props. That same week though, the same fucking week, I did some rounds at jiu-jitsu. So this last week, man, meal preps. I did rounds in jiu-jitsu, and I did fucking sparring with the coach. I feel like a real man. And then pedicures, fuck around. You know, I'm a well-rounded guy. I feel
like a real man. Pedicures.
I've been reading books, bro. Audio books, but still. I was telling somebody, like, I read books, but like audio style, but I hold the book in my hand, a physical book. So I feel like I have a whole pelo, bro. I want to make sure I have the whole pelo. What else we got coming up? It's my birthday's coming up. I said in 2 weeks. So we're gonna go to Mexico City. Have you ever been to Mexico City?
I love Mexico City.
All right, you
It's
love
my
it so much. Where am I going? Where should I do?
Well, have you been to El Mayor? It's a restaurant right next to.
I've
the
never been to the
Zocalo.
Efe.
Oh,
I've
you never
never
been? Oh
been.
my gosh. Okay, I'll send you a few places to go.
What's if you had to choose one right now? What would it be?
Teotihuacan. The
Teotihuacan.
pyramids, yeah.
Go ahead. Nice. I like when you said that. Why didn't you ask her that question on the fucking No Sabo questions of the week?
Would have been easy.
Teotihuacan.
Too easy. I knew.
Cece, what have you done in Mexico City that you can recommend?
Nothing. I was super young last time I went to Mexico City.
She recommends being a child.
I'm
you try that, do
I
that.
need to go back. It was one of those things where it's either Paris or Mexico City coming up, and
Mexico City, fool.
I think I'm gonna go back to Paris. I love Paris
Why?
because the food and like the culture and the just all the things, the partying.
We have one like an hour away.
I like staying in La Marais, which is like the clubs down there are pretty fun.
Bananas.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
excited.
weird. They're all weird.
I'm going to Mexico City. Fuck it. You know,
I
we're
mean, I
gonna-
want to go with you,
No, you're
but
going to
Luis
Paris
wants to go to. It's
Make
for his
sure-
birthday.
Make sure you go to the Zocalo. That's like
El
the main
Zocalo.
area
All
where
right.
like the president comes out.
Oh, is that where you
know?
took? Is that Teotihuacan
Oh,
right
yeah.
there? Damn, who took
That's
that
sexy.
photo? Hey, was that really you or did you get green
That's
screen?
me.
Really?
It's really the pyramid. Eric just edited the sun and like
That's a
the
picture of
lighting.
Casas.
Yeah, you know what? When I went, I got to go the first day it opened after the pandemic or during, you know, like it was closed. So I got to go right when it opened, and there
There's
was
our green
no
screen.
one there.
No?
It was super empty. I guess a lot of people go.
I remember going to Chichen Itza when I was really little, and you can climb the fucking pyramids.
It's
you know,
so hot there.
you could use the little. They used to have
Yeah.
like a little. You
can't climb any of them.
A chain that you would hold on and go all the way up. Yeah, and I guess you can't do that. I saw
No.
some white lady climb a fucking pyramid. Oh, talking about climbing pyramids. Look at this fucking guy.
Oh shit.
Chicle got handled. Chicle got handled in the ring.
Oh, another thing, do a lot of cardio. Like
Look
this
at talking
month.
about cardio. Look at that guy.
Yeah.
Hasn't done cardio since last week.
Keep doing it because you're gonna do like a lot of walking and
Yeah.
stuff.
I like to be driven.
I feel my
Yeah.
heart
well,
pounding after
it's
this burrito.
hard some places over there because the traffic's insane. It's like one of the most populated cities.
So we're going for the Padres series. I know I've been talking it up. We're going to watch the Padres against the Giants in Mexico City. And that's a week before my birthday. And what Volaris did, which is I guess what Volaris does a lot, they fucked up our flight. And they did. Yeah, they totally
Yeah, I
fucked up our
know.
flight. They made us switch like the return, the departure time, and date and shit. So they gave us some vouchers. They're like, here you go. Sorry for fucking up your date. Here's like $100 voucher for you and your wife. And I was like, all right, cool. The following week is my birthday. So I said, fuck it. You know, I'm throwing it out into the atmosphere that somewhere along the line, the opportunity to buy Canelo tickets for his boxing match in Guadalajara are coming. So I'm going to buy tickets to Guadalajara for my birthday, bro. Ooh, 44 is like a special number because it's 4 and 4.
When's this fight? When's this fight?
This fight is el 6 de mayo, May 6th. May
So-
6th in
okay.
Guadalajara.
So you're gonna be in Mexico City then? There?
I'm going to be Mexico City the weekend before.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm going to come back, probably go to work one fucking day so I can get my insurance. I love you, UPS. And then fucking dip out again. They hate me, fool. I don't think UPS likes me very much.
I can't imagine why.
I
You're
call
the spokesperson, though.
I know.
know.
Listen, go to UPS.com.
You're still there?
Go
Hey,
to
you have their
UPS.com, all right, bro? Look, you see this little pinche carrito? Look at
Yeah.
All right, look, go to UPS.com, scroll, and you're going to see my face. And they highlighted me, and they did a whole pelo on me and everything, right? And they get mad when I call in and say I'm coming in late. I say, yo, bro, I just woke up. Like, it was like 3:45. I had to go in at 4 this morning. I woke up late. I say, I woke up late. Whatever, woo, I'll be in shortly. And then I get a text, like, right when I'm driving. After all that work of getting up, getting dressed, brushing my teeth, washing everything, I get in my fucking car to drive over, and I was like, hey, we're fully staffed. Go ahead and stay home.
Yikes.
I was like, stay home, motherfucker.
That's not a good sign.
I want to work.
You're fired.
No, see, let me tell you a little bit about the
That's not
union.
good.
Los, what's the union? What's our union? Local 542. Stand up. They protect me through thick and thin, man. Apparently, you can't get fired at UPS. The only way you're going to get fired at UPS is if you fucking fight a supervisor, which I am not a fighter. I'm more prone to make out with
We saw the video.
Yeah. And then, that was Chicle. And then stealing. And I don't fucking steal, bro. I just steal kisses from you, Barry. That's it. So,
No,
yeah,
steal. He pays
we
for
have a
those.
very strong pinche. Oh, look at that guy. Hey, that's me,
There
bro.
he is.
Oh. ¿Qué onda, vergas? ¿Qué onda, vergas? That's
Chicken
me,
legs,
fool.
laser latino.
Yeah, bro. And my coach said, hey, why you box all ajorobado? How do you say, like
a girl?
hunchback? Like, why you button? I was like, I don't know, man. I felt like I was intimidating you if I stood over you.
Oh, whoa.
What's up, fool? Okay. Hey, you got to be there, fool. You have to be there.
How
look
come
at-
you and Chicle dress the same?
well, my shoes are more eclectic than
Do you
his.
guys call each other and shit?
Hey, Chicle, what are you gonna wear?
coordinate.
Are you gonna wear all black, Chicle? I'm gonna wear all black. It was fun, man. Go in there. I won't get fired by UPS. Whatever, dog. Whatever. It's all good. Algo bueno. Hit me with something good, baby.
Algo bueno for me is sports, baby. I went to 2 sports this week with Cesar Torres. So that's probably why he's not here today. He's still hungover from hanging out with me because I'm a partier, you know.
Do you party a lot?
Monday we did, for sure. We went to the Padres game and there was some drinking going on.
And you partied here too.
Yeah, we did.
Jesus Christ. Do you have a problem? Do you need to take another break?
I have a problem with going to Padres games. I need to stop.
Damn, bro.
But yeah, no, that was a fun one. And we got to watch that fucking banger of an ending, the fucking 2 home run back-to-back. Fucking,
Oh, you were at that game.
Yeah, we saw
Oh,
Handsome Kim fucking
yeah,
bink,
bro.
done. Yeah, that was great.
Handsome Kim.
And then on Friday, we went to go see the San Diego Gulls. And that was Pete's first hockey game. So it was really a special moment for me. That's a proud moment for whites, is when their child goes their first hockey game.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's just it's written in the rules of whiteness that you have to go to the fucking hockey game. So there
Very
he was.
nice.
He held it down. He was screaming. It was fucking cute because I would tell him we're rooting for the blue guys because he didn't really know the I can't get him team names, but I'm like we're rooting for the blue guys. So when they'd come by, I'd be like blue guys. And I'm like, fuck yeah.
Oh, he's so
And then
cute.
the other team would come like close to our net, and you just hear him go, "Get out of here! Go! Get out of here!" Like, he was screaming in the dude in front of him's ear, but that was fucking hilarious.
I hate kids.
Not mine. Mine's awesome.
Wifey just texted me. You're live on YouTube. Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth.
I guess we're good. We're up
Live
and
on
running.
UPS.
fool. No, good for you, man. I'm happy you go out and you do things. That's exciting for you. Look at
Good times.
look at that kid.
Oh my god, I love him.
Oh shit, that's bunnies.
That's your son.
What do you got going on here?
That was Kiki. Yeah.
Manuel Becerra writes, definitely visit the Basilica. What the fuck is the Basilica?
It's
a
the
church?
the main church, the Catholic church,
Oh,
where
I was guessing. Hell yeah.
Juan Diego, the image of Guadalupe, the Virgen, I don't know if you know the story or remember the story, but it hangs there at the Basilica.
All right, fuck. I guess I'm gonna have to go do some like touristy shit, huh?
Yeah,
I'm
if
in.
you have time.
I'll make time. How about that? Give me something good.
Okay, I sent some videos to you, Eric, but I barely sent them right now. I airdropped.
That's probably
but,
what crashed our internet.
Yeah, I had I hosted an art show this weekend with the artist Ivan Vallena. It was called Slimeball and Friends, and it was at Corazon del Barrio. And it was amazing. He's such an amazing artist. Hopefully he can pull up a video so you can see some of his art. But it was a great show. There was like 4 bands that played, some punk rock bands, cumbia bands, and Boogeyman DJ'd. And
DJ
we
Boogeyman.
had the best time. But I don't know if he can pull it up or not. But yeah, so you could see his art. He's really epic.
You're epic. What is it you like about hosting art shows?
Well, I love art.
Yeah?
So yeah, check it out.
Check it out.
Done talking. We're on the talk shows, but
Oh, those are romantic. Fuck, those
She
are
goes all Jack
scary. What
Nicholson,
the fuck?
fucking
Yeah.
Joker.
He gets down then, huh?
Yeah, he's really
Those are
good.
rad.
that's awesome.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
He's really good. And we sold a lot of pieces.
Ooh, what does
and
that mean?
Merch, art.
So at an art show, you can sell whatever you see on the wall.
Not all. Sometimes it'll say not for sale,
Mm-hmm.
but most of the time you can buy what's on the wall.
Nice.
It's all for sale.
Do you have any art? Have you ever purchased any art, Barry?
Yeah, I got a couple of Dickie Islands pieces.
Oh, shit. Ladies and
Fancy
gentlemen,
shit.
Ricardo Islas. You've been busy with this art thing. What's next?
Well, as of right now, I have a show coming up in July, but I might have one next month. It's still in the talks.
When are you going to do one here?
I don't know. We got to figure it out.
Nice. Talk to Chico. Not talk. Never
Yeah.
talk to me. Never fucking talk to me.
But he said no.
Did he say no already?
Last
No,
time.
but they
Yeah.
think they're ready now.
Oh,
They
okay.
think we do not identify as they.
Talking about
Cece, something good. What's going on in the world?
Something good. My week's been awesome. I got to see I stayed with my boyfriend's family for Easter.
Damn, edgy.
Got to have some brunch with them. My best friend's birthday today. Oh, happy birthday. And I don't know. It's been a really
Your
easy
best
week.
friend is the young lady that was here last week?
not that
No,
one.
that's one of them.
That's one of them? Damn.
I think I have about 7 best friends.
No, mom.
Then
Which
how are they
one?
the
Love it.
best?
Rattlesnake Poppy?
You got to pick one.
You got to
Who-
trim the
right
fat.
now. Who's the one?
Brady.
Brady?
Oh,
Easy.
man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but they're
Who would
all,
bail you
like,
out of jail?
all of them.
Yeah.
And I think all of them
Who would give you a kidney?
it's who will get me in jail is like the one where I'm like, ugh. There's a lot of them that would get me in jail. There's a lot that would get me out of jail. The kidney thing, all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would
They're
you
like
take a
really
kidney
close
from any of
friends
them?
with me. We all have like this group and we just have been together for 20 years.
That's crazy because I'm the opposite. I don't have any friends. I don't fuck with anybody. There's
You
a lot.
are so full of baloney.
Okay.
Ooh,
You
she
could-
hit you with
you
the
could
baloney.
open
I do like
Deli.
baloney. I do like baloney. I don't have any friends. I have people who like. I have people who request a lot of shit from me. I have people who like hang out with me. I have people who I know. They're acquaintances, but friends, very little. I have like 2 friends, and that's it.
That means we're family.
My dad used to always tell me that when I was little. He was
Yeah.
like, I only have one friend. I was like, Dad, you know everyone.
That doesn't
That's
matter.
not true. But I
Yeah.
didn't know because I was
Yeah.
little.
I
Yeah.
definitely
now I
feel
know.
like as I get older, like the friends start clipping off, especially because I don't have kids.
Cece, you have 7 best friends.
Yeah, I love,
They all
and
just
I
bump
love them
up to the next
all.
level.
I think you mean like the regular friends,
Do you know
not the
what I
besties.
mean? Yeah, the ones that you see often, the ones you talk to all the time, the one
Yeah.
that you send the most videos to on Instagram and
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I love it.
I
guess
feel that
we
too.
have different definitions of friends. No,
Those are
fuck
like
no.
work friends.
Yeah, those are like yeah. I don't hang out with.
Like I
any of
call
those
my work
fools.
friends my friends, but like we never hang
But
out
you
except
have
for
a
outside
big
work.
do
Yeah,
which I
just
do
fuck.
not.
I just fuck with my
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
like one
Same.
of my best friends, Sean, fucking backstabber. He took my sister and he married her. So now it's like now he's family. So I lost a friend. Now I only have 2 friends. I have Julio, who I talk to maybe once every couple months.
Yeah.
And that's just my dog. Like it doesn't matter. Like I can call him whenever some shit is going. So I was like, hey yo, perro, estoy en Rosarito, un paro, no. Estoy aquí, recógeme. Ay voy, doggy. Done. You know, Gus is the other one. Gus will be like, hey bro, fuck. Un paro, help me up, whatever, or do you need something? I got you. Like I don't have to talk to Gus for like months, and the first time I see Gus is like we never stop talking ever.
I have that. Some of my girlfriends in my friend group are exactly the same way. I don't have to see him for a long time, and we just pick up.
Those are
where we
the only
left off.
people that are not my family that I would ever ask for something. Like,
Yeah.
hey bro, hook me up with this, or can you help me with that? Everyone else, Casas doesn't count because Casas is like my stepbrother, bro. The much older, uglier stepbrother. You
Do
know?
you feel that way? Like family is completely separate than
Oh, yeah.
your friend group,
Always.
but you're always with family. When
Yeah.
I think about you, I associate you as a family guy.
For sure. I don't.
Would you ever associate me
Familia?
as a family girl?
Cerveza?
I'm not.
Música?
Have you
Fiesta.
met my family?
Yeah.
Have I met yours?
No.
Exactly.
But my family doesn't come around. They'll never come to the bar. They'll never come to San Diego.
All sad and shit.
I
No,
know.
no, no,
Bakersfield
this
is so
isn't
great.
sad. They got their own thing going on. They got their own thing. That's just what we do.
I'm worried. We're very
My
weird
family's
about
separate.
friends. My family is very protective of who hangs out with me now. You know, the older I've gotten, they're like, nah, don't let that fucker in your circle. They've told me people in my circles, like, get that fucker out of here. It's a cancer.
That's
Don't-
good.
Yeah. So they're very, yeah, fool. You're lucky, bitch.
I made it.
Well, you haven't come around a lot. Nah, I feel like the older we've gotten, we got a better gauge on who we fuck with and who we don't. You know?
Yeah.
Lexi gets it. Lexi gets BJ.
I
You're,
do.
white people are weird, fool.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers like Miracle Whip and make s'mores and shit. So I don't
Kumbaya
know.
and all that shit.
I don't know. Do you have a lot of friends?
Not anymore. No, I used to be a very social butterfly, but now it's.
But that's different.
I don't got time for
You
friends
can be
like that.
social. You can be social. I feel like social is way different than being like friends.
Yeah.
And compas. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
One
I don't
day-
know. I
one
like
day
to keep my circle kind of small too.
Well, thank you for giving me a ride to LA last week.
You're
I
welcome,
appreciate it.
pal.
Buddy old pal. My algo bueno this week, CC, since you're talking about family, I fucked around and I smoked a turkey. I've smoked a lot of things in my life.
That could have gone anywhere. Like, talk about family smoking.
I've smoked a lot of things in my life. For $12, you can smoke 3 Emo Brown pre-rolls. But my algo bueno this week is I feel bad. Because remember when we had a chef on here and she was talking to us about brining a fucking turkey? And we asked her
My
about
favorite reel,
what
actually.
is brine? And she's like, well, if you really want to know, it's
Wait, you have a button for that.
And then I was like, I hit her up. I was like, damn fool, I really wish I actually paid attention to what the fuck you were saying because now I'm brining a turkey. Turns out on Google, you can go on there and you'll find anything you need.
Get the fuck out of here. No, you
I
can't.
went on there. I found a recipe on how to brine a turkey. I brined it for, dude.
You put something.
14 fucking hours. Look that's my secret weapon right there.
put
bro.
some of that roja.
I put some of that flama roja in my brine, and the brine consisted of like nothing but herbs, bro. Whatever was on the shelf, I
Top
grabbed
shelf.
it. I went for it, bro.
Look at that.
I wanted. Look at that.
So you
fucking
weren't even
bird,
sure how
bro.
your brine was gonna taste.
No, I mean, it's just a little. It's herbs and seasoning.
Okay.
I put garlic in there. I put celery stalk. I put
some
thyme. I
fabuloso
put
in there.
rosemary. I put sage. I put bay leaves. I put a bunch of fucking
Dang.
greens in there, and then things got nasty. Saqué la botella de Frank Sinatra Jack Daniels y saqué el sellito rojo Bucanitas, bro. And when shit goes like that, bro, it was a good day. I would have fired me too if I'd have showed up to fucking UPS this morning.
I didn't even know you were a smoker. So you have like a smoker out in the backyard. You bought that shit?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've had it since that was my one thing I bought during the pandemic. I was like, I'm gonna use this shit, and I just
That's some
used,
straight up dad shit.
I
Like,
just use it
I
as
gotta
a
have focus
regular
smoker.
grill, though, bro. I've never smoked like what we did this weekend for Easter. I've never smoked it like that, and I was very proud of my
How long did it
sister-
take? It took like 12 hours?
The whole process took like 18 hours.
Yeah, some bullshit.
Jesus.
No, man.
Yeah.
Microwave that shit.
No,
Make
because
it easy.
the brine is 12 hours. 12 to 13 hours, you're brining that turkey. And that turkey, you're basically putting in a brine bucket. Bitch, there's a bucket to brine things in.
A brine bucket, bitch.
A brine bucket, all right? I got a $5 bucket from Home Depot, the orange one full, and they were like, don't use that, bro. And I'm all right. So I hit up Little Rob.
Why not? What's wrong with that?
Little Rob's like, hey, bro, I have a brine bucket. And he delivered it to the pad. I brought it over, and I put it in there. It has a bunch of compartments and gadgets. Bitch, it was awesome. But I went online. It's like $60. It's like, I ain't going to try to pay $60 to put fucking liquid in a turkey and shit. But I did.
Why can't you use the
Home
orange
Depot.
one?
Yeah,
I guess
that's what I want to know.
It goes against the culture of a master pitter. No, no es cierto, güey. Mine was dirty, fool, because that's why when our dog, when he shits, we put the fucking shit in there.
Extra flavor. It's part of the brine.
Horrible.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna buy some
stout
fucking
brine.
Yeah, it's a stout brine, it's a stout flavor, bro. No, so yeah, it's 13 hours into the brining, and then the next morning, because you have to keep it in 40-degree temperature. So I ran it over to the brewery and I put it in the fucking cold box.
Right on
Pick-
top of your 4-packs, everybody.
right on top of there. And then I brought it home the next morning, put it on there in the smoker, and that was another 5 hours. So no mames, it's an 18-hour process, but that turkey was juicy,
Yeah,
bro.
fuck yeah.
Best piece of turkey I ever had in my life. Laser Latino has spoken. That is
My dad's all about that smoking life too. That shit like takes him all day. So like Thanksgiving, he'd smoke the turkey, and it'd be funny. He'd wake up before all of us and just like start drinking as soon as he made the turkey. I wake up at like 9, he'd be hammered already, and the turkey'd still be like not completely done.
fuck around, bro. I think I'm gonna start smoking shit like at least every couple of weeks at the house. Whether it's like fucking a steak or like a
Do some ribs.
what, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. If you were my friend,
Put
I'd
some
invite you.
grasshopper in there.
Yeah, let's smoke some grasshopper.
You ever smoke some shit, fool, or not?
No.
No, he
No,
smokes some
you,
shit.
you don't strike me as a big grill kind of guy, fool.
No, dude.
No, that's not your life.
No.
Fuck you.
I live
then.
in an
The most
apartment.
barbecue I saw him do was
Yeah,
a
bro,
barbecue
but-
best Western bacon.
There's a
Fucking-
barbecue grill out there.
Yeah, fool, with Ricky Schroeder on the top shelf. You know?
No, he moved.
He moved. Mr. Silver Spoons, ya no voy contigo, güey. Let's hear some bad shit.
Some
Barry.
bad shit? Okay.
Barry.
Fucking, while I was downtown playing gigs this week, I heard a out of town couple commenting, and it's something we all know. Like you go downtown San Diego, like you're gonna smell some pee pee, but like the way they were describing it, I can't really like remember completely, but like just they were so bummed out to be here because of the way like they're like San Diego's so dirty and da da da. I'm like, I don't feel like it's that dirty, but like I guess maybe to the out of towners,
Chale, bro.
it can be. So I'm saying like San Diego, we need to fucking step our shit up. And
What does
like,
that mean? Step our shit up, though.
Stop pee-peeing in the street.
Who's pee-peeing in the street?
I know that there's
The
some people who
kids.
can't help pee-peeing in the street, but there's a lot of people who can help pee-peeing in the street. I don't know if you've ever been to the fucking parking lot in Horton Plaza. That's just all piss. Like,
Yeah?
you do not step in a puddle down
What's
there.
at Horton Plaza now?
The parking lot and piss.
That's it. But are there
They don't have
stores?
any stores,
There's
nothing.
no
It was
stores
supposed to
like that?
be.
know.
It was
I
supposed to be
haven't
like
been there lately.
retail, not retail, commercial,
Residential? Oh.
something like that. But it,
Wasn't it like a tech hub or something?
yeah, now it's just a fucking a hangout.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a hangout and a pee-pee spot.
I feel like if you're gonna, the one claim to fame, like for every city to have a proper downtown, it just has to smell like urine.
Yeah.
You know, you have to have a bunch of Lexis running around.
I don't
and
feel
then-
like Vegas smells like urine.
Yeah.
Like Vegas? Anybody got like a ew Vegas? Like
Yeah, fool. What the fuck?
there's
Vegas is-
parts of Vegas,
yeah.
but like it doesn't smell like pee-pee as
Well,
bad
there's
as downtown.
there's tons of. I mean, they want you inside the building.
Yeah,
That's true.
When
I
you
guess
hang
so.
Off, I'm gonna go to Mexico City since you're going. But
oh, we're going together.
in the night, they literally wash the streets every single night. Like
Like with
it's
When there was a
Right.
hepatitis A
it's like
breakout, they were washing our
water,
streets
they're
every
just
night.
like, I don't know what you call it, but they're just like
You remember.
watering down the streets every night.
Damn.
I'm excited
Their
to go down.
government's on top of it, probably.
That's the only thing the Mexican government's on top of. Shit, fool. I started
But we
watching.
don't do that here. And I
Because
was
you have to
like, well, what
move
are
too
they
many
doing?
people. Like, hey, we need to wash this.
I started watching Narcos again. Fool. Mexican government is shady as fuck. Bro.
So shady.
What the fuck? You got lucky. You made it out alive, man.
Barely.
Barely, fool. You got something negative this week or nay?
He's all negative.
Yeah, this shit right here.
How
We're his Yahweh, baby.
Hey, how bummed are we about this? Is this gonna fucking set us back? Are we done?
No,
What's
no,
going
we'll
on?
just return this one.
Yeah, fuck it. You have all the boxes and shit?
Yeah.
All right, guy. That's my guy. Give me something negative, Lexi.
I don't have anything negative. I don't.
Every week, bro. Every week.
Think.
No?
I'll think for a second. Go
All
to
right.
CC.
Well, Cece,
CC
What?
peed on the street.
what you got negative?
Yeah,
for
I
this
peed
week?
on the street. I peed in the corner for a second while you're talking about brining turkeys. No, nothing's bad. I mean, other than my driveway getting repaved and there's no parking. Everywhere I live is ticketed parking, so it's gonna suck for the next 3 days. But new driveway, so I guess it's not that bad.
I was expecting something worse.
I don't have anything like terrible that I would
In the
want to
world?
share.
Here, I got another one. I
What?
almost swallowed glass.
Hey, you were gonna die, fool.
What?
What?
Yeah.
You almost swallowed it?
Broken
Yeah.
glass is something you smoke, not
Yeah,
ingest.
that's,
fool.
true.
You don't
Nah,
fucking.
when
cousin.
you fucking go to a bar, always check your shit. I go to a lot of bars, so I forget to check my shit sometimes. But yeah, I felt it something like come through my straw. And I
What
was like,
bar was it?
yeah,
I'm not gonna say it.
I'll say it.
No, don't say it because I still work there. Don't say that shit.
Is it?
Oh, thank God.
It was my
it's not
own
mine.
glass. I brought it. It was my own glass. I put it in the drink. So please.
Because I saw you on the cameras the other night at my bar, so
No.
I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Okay,
Do you play at this bar?
Yeah, but I brought this glass with me. I put it in the drink.
You're
I'm
such
trying
a
to frame them.
fucking liar, bro. Who travels with their own broken glass? Fool?
So yo,
Down ass fool.
but yeah, don't drink glass.
yeah.
That's the moral of the story.
So
I'm
how
alive.
far did it get in your mouth?
Well, first it got into the roof
All
of
the
my
way.
mouth.
What's going
And then that's when I
on?
noticed that my drink was almost
far?
gone,
Like all the way?
and how much more there could have been in there, I don't know. But my stomach was hurting for the next few days. But it doesn't hurt anymore, so I probably shit it out.
You poop the glass out.
So I guess it's not all bad, like me and
No.
Cece, we're just it's
You're
not all bad.
alive.
Every fucking few months, I feel like it's not really my algo malo. I don't really have one, but my fucking Yahweh is.
You
like,
guys need to start living life and doing
well,
some
check
bad
this
shit.
out, bro. Because everything we do is bad. Like everything we do is bad, and then a study comes out and says that it's good, and then that study is then debunked and said it's bad. I remember reading an article saying that having a glass of wine a day, having a fucking glass of or a pint of beer.
It's a good
Or
thing.
a shot, it's a good thing, you
Yeah.
know? It's this, it's that, it's the other. And then I was taking my morning shit before I was late to work.
My morning shit.
And then I saw that there was an article and it said, drinking is bad. It doesn't matter how little. It's just like, get away from it, go away from it. And in all honesty, the only time I drink is here. CC, fucking thank you.
You're
You
so
know?
full of shit.
Well, like yesterday I drank.
Oh, wow.
oh my God.
You couldn't even say that with a
Guys,
straight
open the
face. Look at
deli.
him.
He's full of baloney.
I am adhering to the sexy Lexi mentality. I only drink on holidays. I'm trying to be responsible.
There's a holiday every day.
Yesterday, Jesus risen.
I don't even know
He
what
is
to
risen.
Oh,
say
yeah.
right
It was a
now.
real Sunday
It's
fun
so
day,
funny. I'm so horrible. Yesterday, I was was like, what did Jesus do today? Did he come? I can't even remember.
What did
He hides the eggs.
Santa Claus.
Canceled.
I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember.
I don't know what's worse, you saying that or fucking the Dalai Lama asking Barry to
just
suck his
saying,
tongue.
I couldn't
That's
remember.
gross, bro.
Or the fact that I did it.
I know when his birthday is, okay?
Who, Jesus?
Yes.
When's his birthday?
December 25th.
When did he re-rise?
That's what I found out
Yesterday.
yesterday. It was yesterday. But I forgot exactly what happened.
They say, I'm not going to go there.
Go where, motherfucker.
December 25th isn't even really Jesus' birthday.
No, what is it?
You're supposed to time like the summer, but they changed that shit for
Don't you
the
think it's weird?
pagan holidays.
Shoot.
Don't you think it's weird that the same people who get butthurt at Ariel being changed from a white
Worry about
redhead-
Jesus' birthday? Yeah.
You know, from a white little redhead mermaid now is like an African American mermaid are the same people who made Jesus from being black to now he's white. They're the same people who get upset, fool.
People hate a remake.
Unfucking
You know what they
real,
also
bro.
did? Speaking of Ariel,
Hey,
I
watch
guess
your mouth when you speak about Ariel.
Oh, the
forgot
crab is
one
terrifying.
of the songs, one of the Little Mermaid songs. I'm
Look
not
at
sure
my
which one.
stuff.
They
Isn't it
changed the
neat?
lyrics
Wouldn't you
because
think my
I
collection's
guess
complete?
Eric was like forcing himself on Ariel.
How
so
dare
they had
you.
to
Monday
change it.
fun
Do you remember
day.
that part of the movie when the priest had a boner?
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Which Little Mermaid did you?
When Ursula is married,
Yeah, when they're getting married on the boat.
Eric, the
Cece
priest
wa-
has a major hard on.
Yeah.
Cece watched Little Sperm Maid.
Sounds like a drink we could be making next Monday.
Every Disney movie has something like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Well, on the cover
We
of
talked
Take
Little
off my
about
Mermaid.
clothes. Take off my clothes.
This is our
Dude.
side podcast.
Or
We
take
gotta
off your
watch all that
clothes.
shit.
Well, on the fucking cover of the Little Mermaid cassette VHS thing,
Yeah.
there's a picture of a
Dildos.
dildo on the tower of the building.
No.
They even went back
Prove
and
it.
edited it to
I
make
didn't
it
know
look less
that one. That
dildo-y.
was
I
new to
have the
me.
dildo version.
I have the dildo version too.
That's for some money. We talked about this.
And this one,
Yeah.
oh, what happened? Who-
Here's the boner. Here's the
Oh,
boner.
look
Wait.
at-
No,
He-
this is
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah,
it?
watch,
Where
watch,
he
Yeah,
has
he
a-
like
Slow
moves
motion.
and then you'll see it.
Oh, look at that wiener.
Look at that. Look at that ween.
Freaking
You're welcome.
Cece, this is our
bro.
podcast. Let's start that shit.
Okay.
Oh, what are you gonna start?
We're gonna talk about all the
Dude,
dirty shit in Disney. We call it Dirty
movies.
Disney.
Disney's Dirty Dozen.
This
Right.
was
There's a lot
so
of
much
stuff.
fun when I was a little girl. That was like my favorite thing to see.
Yeah, fucking
All the weird
sex
shit.
in the
And all
clouds
the
and
racist shit,
Lion King.
bro. All the
Oh, yeah, there's
racist
a lot of
shit
that
in
shit.
Disney,
Yeah.
man. I watched a documentary. Oh, what do you got here? Look at that shit dildo right there in the
Where
fucking
is
middle.
it? Oh,
That's on the
yeah.
fool.
Oh, yeah.
It just looks like
Okay, yeah, that's the point.
It just looks like a dildo.
Yeah.
It's
They
not
say
really
the
a
ride-
dildo.
the
It's a picture
cartoon
of a dildo.
from-
Hey, Walt Disney was a maniac, bro. Look at that.
They had to go and take all the pictures of him smoking cigarettes out of the park. Like
Yeah.
they went and photoshopped like every picture of him was like with a cigarette. So if you see him, that's why they do the 2-finger point. It's because he's always got a cigarette pointing to people. Like go over here.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch The Little Mermaid when I get home. I think that's gonna be something that I need to do. We live in a crazy world, is what I'm trying to tell you, Cece. Like people get canceled for everything. You can do some dumb shit. There's so many topics I want to talk about, but I'm afraid to talk about.
Do it.
No, I don't want to do it yet.
All right.
We're gonna wait.
We're
gonna
not
wait.
ready.
Hey, hit me with that 15 minute. Hit me with that 15-minute BJ, bro.
All right, 15-minute BJ. Slightly less controversial, but still controversial because, hey, baby, that's media. I went and I got excited because, starting to warm up. It's almost shorts weather again. San Diego doesn't really have seasons. We just go from cold to summer and summer back to cold. So it's going to be summer soon. And I want to know what are the top
White
summer...
people can't stop talking about the weather, fool.
True.
Jesus
Yeah. Well,
Christ.
I miss you, Sean. So I looked at the best summer cities in the United States, and I'm here to tell you, I don't agree with most of this list.
All right, let's get
And
controversial.
I don't think anybody else will. So we're going to start number 20. And I will tell you San Diego's on this list, and I think we got robbed. Number 20, Baltimore, Maryland.
It's
Never been there,
time
but I can tell you some of their
for
sucks.
the 15-minute BJ.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, God. Look at you look so fucking...
All right, there we go. We're back.
Now it's official. We're in. Okay.
We're official now.
Number 19, Charleston, North Carolina. I don't know. They
The
don't give you the state.
humidity, though.
I know.
South Carolina.
I've been to Baltimore.
In the summertime?
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Baltimore.
You recommend it?
What a villain.
Baltimore.
A villain, Baltimore.
Yeah, you guys are all world travelers, so feel free to chime in on this shit. I've never
What's
left
that
this
scene
town.
in Scarface, bro? When fucking Scarface is dancing with Vinci Michelle Pfeiffer. Where are you from?
Baltimore.
Baltimore. What is that? Sounds like a bird.
Baltimore?
What's your name? Hancock.
Whoa.
You want to see him? They look like a lizard. Put that thing back in your mouth.
Bro,
Please do that
you want to
again.
see my friend make a fool of himself? Look at it. Venga tu madre.
Okay.
Manolo.
Number 18. It's Kansas City.
Never been.
They say it's your favorite
Missouri
summer
or
aroma.
Kansas?
Hickory smoke. Then this is your town. I don't know why, but they're smoking a lot of barbecue out there. Number 17, San Juan, Puerto Rico. That's how Donald Trump says it.
All right. I'm with
I
it.
guess, yeah, we're letting everybody in. Number 16, Los Angeles. That's right, baby. We beat LA.
Yeah.
All right. Look at you. Why do you get so hyped?
Have you ever been to LA in summertime?
It is
Yes,
so
fool.
hot.
And you talk about us smelling like pee-pee. They smell like hot pee-pee. So, number
Why do
16.
you hate? Time out. Why do you hate LA so much? Do you not tour out there? Do you not play out there? You say fuck it.
I don't.
All
No, I
right,
don't.
well,
Yeah.
Do your thing. Jesus Christ.
Number 15, Nashville.
Nashville.
Yeah, Nashville's crowded and hot. And again, these are all places that I would not go in the
Home of
summertime.
the original hipster.
All these places sound like fucking miserable. I would go cold places in the summer, like fucking geese do. They're smart. But number 14, Santa Fe.
New Mexico.
Yeah, again, another hot fucking spot, right?
it's
Like this
nice.
sounds really fucking hot.
But I mean, it's
But it's dry heat.
summertime.
Dry
Compare
heat.
that to San Diego. Balmy, calm winds, fucking a nice fucking michelada, keep
Go
it
ahead.
cold, you know, fucking not Santa Fe. All right. Number 13, San Francisco.
I don't
It's
know, bro.
cold
People
in
be
the
getting
summer
stabbed there
in
for
San
cold.
Francisco.
So then I might rank them higher because I'd
San
go somewhere
Francisco.
colder.
Hey, San Francisco's grimy right now.
They have the Indian summer.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Whoa.
whoa, whoa,
Whoa, relax.
Whoa, Columbus.
Relax.
What's that mean?
My
It's not
colonizing
like
friend.
that.
What do you mean an Indian
they call-
summer?
I mean, I lived
Who
in
are
the
they?
city.
First off, who are
Yeah.
they?
The people in the city, like, it gets cold throughout the whole year, and it's warm in January, February. Actually, on Easter is one of, like, it's actually pretty warm today in San Francisco, but other than that, it's
Indian
cold.
summer, you say?
It's only like 70 degrees 2 weeks out of the year.
I'm gonna have to test this theory because I might rank them high. I don't want to go somewhere hot in the fucking
I dare
summertime.
you to
like,
run
why are these
around
people-
Yeah,
saying,
but you
I
complain
love this
about
Indian
pee in
summer.
the streets. In San Francisco, it's poop in the streets.
And needles.
You can find that here. Number 12,
An empty
Salt
Miracle
Lake
Whip jars.
City, Utah. But
Salt
I wouldn't
Lake-
go there anywhere. That's a
I would
dry
go to
county.
Salt
I've
Lake
been
City.
there in the summer and it's hot.
Yeah,
don't
the
let you
blue
jump there.
laws. The blue laws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do
Next.
it.
My
Next.
sister-in-law lives in fucking Salt Lake in Utah.
Yeah. Does she make you bring like real
I've
liquor
never
up there?
been. I've never gone.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, because I got friends that live
I
out
don't
there, or
wanna go
his
back
family
there.
lives out there, and they're always like,
But
bring
nice,
us real
nice.
Jack Daniels, because our Jack Daniels is like your IPAs.
I want to go to
What the
Park
fuck?
City, bro. I want to go to Park City. We
Okay.
have a little place, a little timeshare
Cocaine Bear.
area. What's up?
Cocaine Bear?
Cocaine Bear, bro. Let's go. Let's do it.
I'll just take
Is
one
that
of
where
those.
he is?
The bear.
I'll tell you about cocaine, bro. I thought I was doing it one time, right?
You
one
already
time,
told
bro.
us
Last
the
week.
story.
I thought I was doing it one time, and my fucking cousin Doofy. If you go onto my
Cousin
story, bro,
Doofy.
go onto my story when you get a chance while I tell this
Thought it
story.
was Chuchi.
Like El Chukis. Well, when
Chukis.
as soon as he was a deviant, a fucking little bastard like that, I started calling him Doofy, and he didn't like it.
It kind of looks like it.
Yeah, he snuck a fucking. He flipped it. Mother, stop listening. And I was experimenting, and he fucking switched out coke, and he brought in meth, and I did it. I didn't sleep for fucking 72 hours. That is my cousin Chooks right there, dog.
I met that
Look
guy.
at that guy. Tell me that guy doesn't sneak drugs. Look at that fool.
Is he
His
your little
legs, like-
cousin?
We're the same age.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the same
Is that
age.
Francisco?
That is Fernando. El
Oh, whatever.
Ferra.
Let's give out his full name now while we're telling the story.
El
His
Chookies.
name Fernando.
Chooks.
Mr. Chooks, bro.
Number 11.
That's a good dude.
What's up with the
Boston.
Guayabera, huh?
Good dude.
Boston.
Yeah, yesterday was Guayabera Sunday, bro. Sunday, fun day.
Number
Get it
10.
there.
This means we beat them.
Go ahead.
Honolulu. This is a place I would go in the
Hawaii.
summertime. Yeah. Like,
Nice.
how's that so fucking low on the list? Is what I want to know.
Gentrified over there.
Okay, well, that's probably why. Number 9, Chicago.
Never
Another
been.
place. I would not go in the fucking summertime. It's hot as fuck. And
Have you
sticky
been
and
at
humid.
any time?
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah?
Yeah, in the summertime.
I want to go to Chicago. I want
It's
to
hot
watch.
and humid. Go there in like the spring, fall.
I want
if
to
they have
watch
one.
the Padres play the Cubs at Wrigley. That's my only thing.
Go in the fall, she says. See?
All right, cool.
Number 8, Minneapolis, St. Paul. It's like it's a tie.
Yeah.
Tie.
Home of Kirby Puckett.
Let's go crazy.
And everyone else is lame.
That's probably why they got number 8, honestly.
Prince.
nice.
Number 7, never even heard this place. Anchorage. Where is this?
Oh my
Alaska.
God! Come on,
Damn, fool.
President.
That's Alaska?
Yeah, fool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The picture does not look like Alaska.
Your uncle is Thomas Guide, fucker. You should know these things.
My uncle is Jimmy Buffett, all right? I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Number 6, Denver, Colorado.
Been
Oh,
there,
that's nice.
did not like it.
Is it nice in the summertime?
love Denver.
We were there for GABF, and apparently there's like a fucking medic.
What is GABF? Get a boyfriend?
GABF is
Great American Beer Festival.
Great American Beer Festival.
I like
we
mine
were
better.
next to like a hospital, mental hospital, like I don't know, it was crazy. And all we saw walking down the street were like dudes with bandages around their head, and one dude was, it was,
Dude, just go to Hillcrest next to Sharp.
it was,
You'll see the same thing.
yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. 6th? Oh, man.
It was crazy. I'll never go back. To
I had a
Denver.
good time.
Yeah,
Scary movie.
Because you had the bandages or what?
you been to Denver?
Yeah, yeah.
What'd you
a
like
lot,
about
a
it?
lot. I like Death and Co.
What is that, perro?
That's a nice cocktail bar place.
Nice. I was in
they
Denver.
serve
I drank
death?
a lot. I smoked a lot. I started crying, bro, and my friends don't let me live it down. Next city.
Next city, number 5, Providence. Is this New York?
That's Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. Yeah. I'm getting closer. I'm in the
Damn,
same
fool,
state.
I'm really good at states and capitals.
We should do a test. Okay, number 4. We've been waiting for it. Here it is. San Diego,
That's
baby.
good. I'll take it.
I think we should be at least number 1, but okay.
Relax. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Number 4, San Diego. Wait till you hear number 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Number 3, Portland,
Oh, I love Portland.
Maine.
Maine. M-E, right? That's Maine.
No.
Oh, man. Oh,
I was
no.
going to say
Portland.
Oregon.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was a Portland,
There's
Maine.
nothing in it. No.
In the
Portland,
summertime,
Maine, I'll
though?
do Portland, Maine. I'll do Portland, Maine.
I imagine they have lakes or something.
I didn't even know they existted,
They
so
have,
I can't
lobster
say I don't
rolls.
like them, but
They do.
I don't like them.
I would choose Portland, Maine over Portland, Oregon, bro. Portland, Oregon, no mom.
Okay, well.
I've seen some crazy videos about Portland, Oregon.
Number 2,
Go ahead.
Seattle, Washington.
I'll fucks with Seattle, bro.
No, maybe that's the only time it's nice there, but it's always raining.
That's true as well. But it's very green up there. It's very
I prefer greens from our friends Grasshopper, and that's all I need. Thank you.
nice. GHbuds.com. Come. Go ahead.
Number 1, Portland, Oregon.
There you go.
Portland,
Oregon.
I love
Oregon.
Portland in the summer.
I don't agree with this at all.
Nah.
Okay.
Never been there. Almost made it there, but didn't
How
make
can you
it.
say
and-
something is ugly if you've never been there?
Because I know.
Go ahead.
I don't need to know. Like,
I know. I don't need to know.
San Diego's way better.
It's
yeah,
weird
exactly.
But
Like,
I've
I
been to
live in San
Portland
Diego.
in the
That's
summer,
all we need
and
to know.
it's beautiful.
There's
Love
only
it.
one beach.
You know what?
city
I
on
like
that
being low on the
list.
list. You know what? Fuck it. List us lower. We need less people coming out here. So go to Portland, Oregon.
Let's take a break.
I like this list.
Let's take a break. Let's take a break because if we didn't get canceled in the first half, let's see if we can get canceled in the second half. We're gonna
Fuck yeah.
have legendary, bro. San Diego legend, bro. Mr. Lil One's gonna come in, talk about all of the things. The fuck is Chicano rap? I'm gonna learn. What is going on with Chicano music field? I'm gonna learn. Basically, he's gonna come in. He's gonna drop some knowledge. I'm gonna learn about all these things. Let's take a break. Grab a drink. Smoke us something or other. Don't do meth. Let's go. Oh, look at us. Look at us. We're back.
And we're back.
And we're back. We got some killer treats today here on our break. Hey, that was a quick break. We were very disciplined with the break.
So fast.
So
Some would call us professional. So fast.
right now, coming back and joining us right now is going to be El Compa Gus. Compa Gus is going to go over a couple things for the Emo Brown Foundation. Look at this fucking stellar little guy. Lexi, can you serve my friend up a shot of something, please? Anything? Make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. Gus, while she's fixing you a drink, tell us a little bit about yourself, what you represent, what we got going on.
Well, I'm the chair this year for Emo Brown Foundation.
Get it,
and
perro.
coming up in 2 weeks, Saturday, April 22nd, will be our second beautification project. And that's going to be at Montgomery Elementary School.
What does that mean?
So that means they have a garden. It's the area is about 65 feet by 40 feet. Is
Are
the
there
area.
black roses in this garden?
Black rose.
Not right now, no.
In my garden.
We're lame.
Barrington. So they have about 8 planter boxes in those, but everything around it is just overgrown with weeds. And so
Just like what you like.
right? And so we're gonna need, I think, minimum maybe 20 volunteers to help us out and kind of clear it out. And then, oh, thank you.
What is that?
It's a little Jamie.
Is she peeing a cup? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn. Down the hatch.
Yeah. So about 20 minimum volunteers to come.
How
help
many
us out.
volunteers do we have now?
Right now, I'm not sure. Caesar just made a volunteer form, and so if you go to Emo Brown Foundation IG page, link in the Linktree link, and first one you'll see is the volunteer sign up sheet.
All right.
So you can sign up for the beautification project or Snapdragon.
What day is
events.
this?
April
It's in
22nd.
2 weeks, so
April
April 22nd.
22nd.
Yeah.
What time?
8 to 2.
All right. Let's start getting the word
I might be
out.
there for the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, if you can.
What day is it on?
It's a Saturday.
It's a way, bro.
Yeah,
Those are the hard days now. fool.
hard days.
I don't know if I told you, 5 fucking days
I heard,
at
I
Little League
heard.
Field this week, bro. No mames,
Good
bro.
thing you
They
like
have games
baseball,
on
huh?
I hope they're
Saturday, too?
professional
They have
baseball
games
players.
every Saturday. They have games every Saturday. They have practice. I just looked. There's an app that I have for the league, Game Changers or something, and it shows me there. And that shit was going off in the first half. So I can only imagine what's coming my way, bro. I probably got something tonight, Wednesday. But yeah, man, you know what? I'm down for Emo Brown.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, so if you can dedicate like an hour, if anybody just come out, we're gonna need Alex from Burrow Brothers. They're gonna be helping us out, and he's saying we probably need about 5 lawnmowers, about 5 to 6 weed whackers, Rakes.
The band from Mexicali, Rake.
Yeah.
Noviembre sin ti es vivir sin fortuna. What's
Yeah,
up, bro?
so
I'm
we-
well-rounded, bro.
We saw this place.
I got range, bro.
So we saw the garden
multiculturally
in
lame.
January, and it was only about, I don't know, about 2 feet high, the weeds. And so with all the rain, I'm assuming like 3-4 foot high.
I got you. I got
know?
one lawnmower for sure. I'll bring a lawnmower. I'll get in on there with it for a few hours, and I just got to find out what time the kids play.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I had to work this Saturday at UPF.
I saw that. I was like, oh, man.
I'm bringing up UPS a lot. I'm bringing up UPS a lot this week, bro. Me la pellizcan. But yeah, man, so long as my schedule is, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it.
For sure, yeah. So, like I said, in the link tree, the sign-up sheet is there. First thing you'll see is the sign-up sheet. So if you're available, anybody, please come out and help us out.
Damn, I like it when you banter. You're fucking over here begging people to help us, bro.
Hey,
look at you.
You know,
What do we got for fucking any upcoming games for volunteers at Snapdragon, or we're good?
on the thing, I think there's
There
there's
was a
like
game.
One. There's
I
one
saw
on
one
there.
during the middle of the week.
There's one for Wednesday.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's gonna be super duper hard to do that one.
Is that the
fool.
Manchester one?
Also,
No, this
yeah,
is a-
so right now on the sign-up sheet is the
Me and Lexi will do
19th
it.
for the wave.
Yeah.
That's sexy.
What?
And the
Volunteer
29th.
on Wednesday.
The 29th,
Oh,
the
okay.
6th is a Jimmy Buffett concert.
Jimmy Buffett.
And then the
If you
May
want to see
12th
motherfuckers that look like Barry all over Snapdragon, look at that. Hey, can I get a Bud Light?
Wait.
Sorry, you guys like pander to. No, I can't get into that.
And then May 12th is Red Hot Chili Peppers. And then Lydia from Snapdragon just released more dates too. She emailed me. So
We got some
we'll
work
figure
to
that
do.
out.
You know what? We've got a solid. We're gonna introduce right now Little Mr. One, but let me tell you, we got a solid foundation, bro, of how we get down, Jefe, of what we do, and it's like, ooh, man, we're excited to get back to the community. We all work hard. Maggie's a big proponent of what we do.
Definitely,
Thank
yeah,
you very
big,
much.
Big time. So
Let's see what we got. More importantly, I'll do all these things for you if you do one thing for me.
What's that?
Barry, introduce him to what we're gonna be doing.
So I saw a challenge on the internet that I thought would be fun, and I introduced it to Steve, and he said, "Well, fucking Gus is in, so I'm sorry, you're in. You got roped in. We're doing the 999. Well, I don't like that.
Oh, is that
3
9
nines?
burgers or hot
So
dogs or
yeah,
something?
you eat 9 endings, 9 hot dogs, 9 beers.
You're down or what?
Nah, dude, how is that humanly possible?
We're about
Absolutely.
to find out.
The guy that I saw do it did it.
Let's go. Are we doing it or what?
We don't
He's
have that
ready.
many
Does
hot
that
dogs.
include the
fool.
bread
Gus
for
doesn't-
the
look
whole
at-
thing?
Yeah,
Yeah. Casas is gonna live
And the way
stream
that this guy like, they did it in the ballpark. We're gonna do it here because we're fucking gentlemen.
Look,
But
we're gonna do it right here on one of these couches
You're gonna
or
do like little
outside.
cocktail weenies?
Yeah.
no,
No, we're going
at
in,
least
bro.
Wiener Schnitzel size wings.
We're going
Wait.
in.
Wow.
Does it have to be like fast?
No,
No,
you
it
got a
just had to
whole
be
inning.
during the
You
inning,
gotta-
and if you
got
start stacking them up, you
6
gotta
outs.
fucking get them done.
You got
gotta-
6 outs to get that shit done. I think we could do it, bro. Let's go.
When
That
is
sounds
it?
horrible though.
Well, I don't know. When do you want to do it? We can do it.
Thursday.
Thursday?
Would be great. It'd be
I got boxing,
fantastic.
perro. I got boxing.
You're doing great at boxing. We just saw you kick your coach's ass.
Oh,
so,
don't
like,
say that. He'll smack
it's
me.
just-
Thursday fun
I didn't say
day.
what I'm quoting you.
Or like a Sunday day game,
See, but that's what I'm
or
playing.
maybe.
What, do you work?
I'm playing.
You work on Sundays. That's the place
You
where you
worked out.
fucking had the glass in your cup, right?
No, not there.
See?
Yeah, the fucking Tipsy Crow.
Not there.
Where was it then?
Wasn't there?
Where was
Definitely
it?
not the Tipsy Crow.
Where was it then?
I want to tell you.
Where was it?
It was not the Tipsy Crow.
Motherfucker.
Tell you that.
The waterfront?
The waterfront.
It was
yeah.
the waterfront.
So good.
It was at 3 Punk Ales.
We don't have glassware.
That's true. They don't ever give me glass.
Hell yeah,
there.
fool. I'm in for all of it. We'll fucking plan it, but we got to do it. We've been talking about live streaming the game. Let's live
This is
stream a
content.
fucking
This
game.
is
Sure,
content.
And
I'll
then
keep
have.
tally of everybody's. Make sure they're.
Well,
up to
there's a
point,
weenie
yeah.
in your mouth. We're all going to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of Emo Brown
Awesome,
Foundation.
guys.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, Edgar. All right, hell yeah, hell yeah.
BFF guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, no mames, bro. Every now and then we get some bangers on the show. Every now and then we get people who have been in the game for a long time. This guy is top notch, second to none in the industry. When I think of Chicano rap, which I don't even know if it's a genre anymore, and I'm gonna get educated today. When I think of Chicano rap, or the forefathers, the pillars of how that genre started, I think of a few names, and my guy was on the top of that list, ladies and gentlemen. Today, 25 years in the game, over 30 projects released during his tenure.
Yeah, damn.
That's a lot of work, man. Mr. Lil One, bienvenido, compa. What's up, bro?
Appreciate you, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
Appreciate it. Happy to be here.
Thank you for coming in, man. You came in once upon a time quickly to talk about the Chicano Music Festival. And I was like, oh, man, we got to bring this guy in. I want to hear more about his story, how he started, where he started, why he started, how you started. So let's get into it,
Yeah,
bro.
no
Let's
doubt.
get into it.
Appreciate you having me.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you, man. I'm a big fan.
Lies.
No, you guys are out of your mind. No,
We are. Yeah, we're fucking crazy.
That is not a lie.
That is a factual statement.
and shout out to my man right here killing it too.
El compa Barry,
You know,
bro.
he grabbed the whole Taco Bell, sauces and made a whole song out of it. I thought
They did
that
the
was
hard
dope.
work. I just
White people are creative, bro.
Yeah,
You can't.
yeah.
White people, they fucking. You give him bread and Miracle Whip, he'll make you a fucking pizza, bro. These guys are just crazy, bro.
That's true.
Oh man.
No doubt, man.
So how'd you start in this game, man? What was the motivation behind you? 1996, 97? When was this?
Nah, way before that.
Antes de eso.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you got to remember, like, when I was growing up, there was only like a certain amount of hip hop out. Grandmaster Flash,
Yes.
Beastie Boys, Run DMC, LL Cool J, and I was in elementary. So, when a career day came around, you had the police, you had fire people, engineers, and then you had, the DJ from 92.5. So that's where I went.
Nice.
So I started asking him, like, hey, man, like, how could I get out there? He's like, what do you mean get out there? You're in the 6th grade. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, but, and I started rapping like Rapper's Delight. You know what I mean? So he gave me actually the 12-inch LP of the Beastie Boys. And that kind of just like gave me, hope to like believe in belief.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I like, now that I'm older, now that I'm, I've been through all that, the inspiration is real.
Yeah.
Like if you have one person to like navigate you in a little bit further into where you're going, especially when you're young, it's huge motivation. It's a huge inspiration.
Like career GPS.
Yeah,
just kind of
no
leading you
doubt.
to the
Yeah, for sure.
taking you out into the deep part of the water, but like being there with you and then saying,
dog,
okay, now go there.
And then, I went home. I showed the LP to my mom. My mom buys me a record player.
Aww.
You know what I'm saying? And then on the
yeah.
B side, you got the instrumentals. So now I'm rapping over instrumentals.
That's what you put in work.
And,
right?
Yeah.
And then, like I was like, to me, because I grew up on like East Coast hip hop, it wasn't like ABC rhymes. You know what I mean? They were more like lyrical. So then I found out what a thesaurus was.
Oof.
You know what I mean? So then I, you put the energy into learning.
Don't say great, say magnanimous.
Yeah, magnanimous. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's the truth.
For real.
Actually, that's one of the words that I've used before because
Yeah?
like in a sense, like we have to be magnanimous in things that we think are defeat, which at the end of the day are not defeat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
feel you.
like I lost a lot of friends. Like, no, you really didn't lose anybody. You
Exactly.
actually gained from it.
Sometimes
You know
it's
what I mean?
addition by subtraction. My
At
man.
1,000,000%.
You know what I
Like
mean?
in order for us to like have more than we got, like we have to be more than we are.
Damn, fool. You're gonna just be dropping knowledge today, fool. Fucking
Nah.
guy.
But like I fell in love with the music, bro, and I couldn't see myself doing anything else. But outside of that spectrum, like
And that's all you've done.
That's all I've done.
Hey, wait, no, bro. That's a blessed life.
It is, man. But you gotta be resilient. You gotta be resilient because just like there's people that admire you and that want to see you win, you still got a space of people that want to see you lose.
How do you utilize that negative energy? How do you use that?
Well, you have to use it as fuel. And not only that, but if you're sincere to anything you're doing, nothing is gonna stop you.
Nope.
Keyword sincere. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're sincere to anything and that you did, like you said right now, I can't because I got to go to boxing. That means that you're dedicated to what you're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? So if you're sincere to it and your self belief is there, like dog, nothing can stop you.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
Too
That's
bad he's
what-
gonna be here on Thursday eating hot dogs and drinking beers.
You have to realize how many people become like domesticated birds and find comfort in a cage.
That's true.
You're like, dog, all you gotta do is crack the door open and then you fly.
I was there. Bro,
You know
I
what I'm
was
saying?
there in finance for 16, 17 years, man.
Yeah.
And then it was like, fuck, I don't want to do this when I had my first kid. And then my wifey brought my son over to my office and she brought him to my desk. And I remember exactly. And there's even a photo of it. And I'm sitting there on my cubicle with my son on my lap. And I'm like,
Not happy.
fuck this,
Yeah,
bro. I don't
yeah.
want to have to like spend 12 hours a day here, go home and spend minimal time with my kids. I don't get me wrong, man. Being an entrepreneur, owning like the businesses that I own by any means is not easy work. But it's like,
But you get joy.
Yeah, and I can
It brings
dip
you
when I'm
joy.
ready. Be like, all right, you
Yeah.
know what? I'll pick up tomorrow, and I'm gonna go handle what I gotta handle.
And that's the power of your belief system. Like there had to be resilience in you for you to go do that. Same, dog. Like dog. I come from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Instead of
Here in San Diego.
Yeah, and right here. Like instead of giving you books, they were giving you straps. Instead of teaching you how to build, they teach you how to destroy. You know what I'm saying? Instead of inspiring you not to go to jail, they teach you how to go to jail. Like the goal is to go to the 4 yard. You know what I mean? I'd be walking with my generation, and they'd be like, oh, when we get to the pin, I'll be like, motherfucker, when you get to the pin, like I'm not getting to the pin. You know what I mean?
So how did you avoid those pitfalls? How did you avoid those traps?
Well, you know, I didn't necessarily avoid them. You know, I got in trouble. But like you said, it was minuscule shit, stupid shit. And all you got to do is step foot into jail one time to know that's a whole different world. Whether it's a DUI, dog, you're in a whole different space. You're in a controlled environment. You know what I mean? But even like growing up in my generation and being able to see so much toxicity and so much hypocrisy, like you got to remember a lot of the stuff that stays with you is what's going on inside your house. No matter what was going on outside the house, murders, dog, hypocrisy, drug dealing, inside the house, there was love, dog.
Yeah.
My mom was like one of those ladies, bro, that, you know what I mean? She never made us feel like we were in a cage. She made us feel like we were free.
You were lucky. You're a fortunate one, bro.
I was, and she died really young. You know, she died really, really young. And I was 15, you know what I'm saying? So, but and like my two older brothers left with their dad. My little brother, my little sister left with their dad. So now you're back in the jungle and you don't have the person that's like teaching you how to have good moral hygiene.
No more GPS.
Yeah,
It's
no
gone.
more GPS. So you have to navigate for yourself. You know what I'm saying? There's horrible moral hygiene in the world. When you get good moral hygiene, dog, you can navigate better.
Hip hop helped you then. Hip hop was an escape. Hip hop was a reason to get out, or how did that work for you?
Yeah, it was freedom for me. Because music, you got to remember, dog, like music is timeless.
Bro,
music
I can play
has
a song
no
from the 60s.
Yeah,
you listen
dog.
to it now and it's like, it'll take you to a place.
1,000,000%. And you know, that's unfortunately, that's the battle that you have to fight with people that are not, you know, I wouldn't even say educated. I just think open enough to understand the power of music. It has no age, has no color, it has no race. Like us, we're timeless spirits and all do reality. You know what I'm saying? And when you start putting these, you know, these labels on things, then you're going to live to whatever that label implies.
Damn, Barry. You listening? I don't care what he says. You're a white guy from Chula Vista. So you'll never change, Barry.
So
I'm
Latinx.
But in all due honesty, dog, like it was good. Like it was like growing up in the hood. I grew up in Southeast San Diego, Sherman. You know, and it was beautiful though. You know, that's why when I did the festival, like I wanted to bring the experience of growing up, you know, being Mexican to the show. I didn't want it just to be a show. I didn't want it to be just a concert. I wanted Aztec dancers, mariachi, live art. Yeah, cultural, dog.
It's funny you bring that up. Once upon a time on this show, I said, all of a sudden it's cool to be Mexican. And I got mixed reactions from that, like on social media. And I didn't mean like I didn't feel proud to be Mexican. I've fucking been proud to be Mexican since day one, bro. That's never been in question. But the external view of how we are has changed dramatically from when I was a yellow youngster in Chula Vista to how I am now. When I was young, man, it wasn't always cool. You weren't looked on as like, oh, look, hell yeah, fool, look at this guy wearing his boots. Look at this guy doing this. Look at this guy. It wasn't like that. It was more like, stay away, no mom, bro. Like, what the fuck? And now I feel like the tide has turned, and all of a sudden everything that we do is like, oh, fuck yeah, look at this guy getting down. You've lived through that on a much larger scope, like literally on stage. Like you brought forth your talents on stage in San Diego in a time when it wasn't always cool, man.
Yeah, well, you got to remember, like in all due reality, like we had bad leadership growing up. I would say that people that were in leadership positions didn't do a good job with their leadership, but that's because they grew up with bad leadership too, you know. But like you said, the tables have turned.
Indeed, they
you know
have.
what I'm saying, and they come with that internal. When you respect your internal space, dog. Like the external world is cool, but the internal world is the real bag.
Look at that. What's going on right here? What are we looking at here? Let's see.
Yeah, you
Chicano
see?
Fest.
There it is.
It was epic.
It was
Lexi was there?
beautiful, right?
Yeah, I walked out and I couldn't believe it, like how everything looked. It looked so good.
And that's what I mean. That's what I want. Like
El Conejo.
what she says, you know,
Okay.
like the experience, dog.
Hell yeah,
There's
man.
Conejo, there's Tierra, there's the guy from Los Angeles.
Everyone's just having a good time.
Everyone's having a good time.
Looks
bro.
like there was some cosplay going on. I saw an elf.
like
in-
pixies
I
or
saw
some
an
shit,
elf in
yeah.
the crowd.
You know, there's
Yeah.
Shadow.
You say, "What quién es, bro? Look at
There's
you."
the Delphonics.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that great? Their performance?
Yeah, so good.
Deftones, bro. Look at you. Look at
Yes,
you.
sir.
Con
And
el
I grew
compa
up on
Conejo. Yeah. See, that's what people also don't realize. People just think that we listen to one genre of music, man.
Nah, yeah.
We are a culture that's built on different kinds of. Fucking look at Casas. Casas discovered the Killers, bro. He's a producer down here from Chula Vista, from the south side of San Diego, and he just grew up like playing music and doing things. he wasn't just pigeonholed to one genre of music.
You said the key word. Yeah, when they pigeonhole you. They
Yeah.
pigeonhole you like, oh, you're Mexican. Also, I assume that all you rap about is, oh, Simon, homie, like, nah, dude. Like right now, we're gonna prove it.
Hell
Get your
yeah.
guitar, my dog.
get
Oh
Watch,
shit!
we're gonna get him, and then we're gonna get me.
Hey, that's just a prop, perro.
And
You
we're,
don't know how
and
to
we're gonna
play
kill it
it.
right now. And we're just gonna get down. You know what I'm
A
saying?
ver. Let's see, Barry, what you got? Hey, make it fucking, give it some soul, perro. Go. All
There
right,
we
we're gonna
go,
do that.
yeah.
Willie Nelson, everybody.
All right, let's go. Hey, here we go. Mi destino. Let's rock it. Hey, mi destino. Ando de vago con el vino, hablando como hombre, pero adentro soy un niño chiquito. Me acuerdo lo que dijo, vas a pagar cuando tú tengas tus hijos. Le pregunto, preguntas a la ouija, pero me asusto cuando pienso en mis hijas. ¿Qué haré? Siempre digo que me vale. Mis pensamientos se hunden con mi madre. Ya soy padre, pórtate bien, porque al chamuco le gustan los de 100. Y estos güeyes que dicen reyes quieren ir a escupirle a las leyes. Siempre triste, me prometiste muchas cosas, pero te fuiste. Hey,
Go ahead.
Hey.
that's the power of music.
Look at that, just like that, man.
That's the power of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can create symbiosis with somebody you never met through the power of music.
Last week, that fool snorted a fucking packet of Taco Bell hot sauce in his nose.
Here he is.
Call rock and roll, baby.
Before we start hyping this fool up too much.
Nah, but
man,
you
that's
know,
true. That's
the
fucking
power of the
true,
music,
man.
Dog. Like, sometimes when I'm in Seaport on the bike and I see the dudes playing, I'm like, man, let me
Let me
get
jump
in
in,
with
let me
you.
jump in.
Yeah, they're like, all right, and we just start rocking out. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah,
Period, dog.
man.
Like, when I was like the homie back there was saying when I was doing hood stocks, I don't know if you remember, dog, but fans were calling in from like
Okay.
other parts, right? And dude was
Hood
like,
Socks, the podcast.
the podcast.
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
And he was talking, shout out to Lucky. And, one of the fans was like, hey, my song, Homicide, Suicide, like you were
Yeah,
right. That's
yeah,
why I
yeah.
said. So when I was telling them, now this could have been what? They was on the phone like, Homicide, or maybe this could. But, dog, that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to feel like that.
That's a beautiful song too. That real talk. I mean, yeah, it comes from a dark place, but it talks about the results of your actions, the reactions to your actions. Like homicide is a result of you putting yourself in that position.
1,000,000%.
You're every day you wake up, you have an opportunity to decide what you want to do, how you want to do it, and if you want to decide to do cosas malas, bro, and you put
1,000,000%.
yourself in a cosa mala situation,
Yeah.
things will come at you.
Even like this video right here, that song's called "Just Be Good to Me" because at the end, that's really what it all boils down to. If you're good to you, dog, and you're righteous with you, and you nurture you, then that projects onto the world. You give to the world gives back to you, dog. That's just the way it works.
I get pedicures, so I like to think that I do nurture myself on a certain level, bro. Do you get pedicures? Is that something
yeah,
you do?
I do too,
What's up,
dude.
man? Fuck with me now, Barry. Go ahead.
You go with your
dog.
lady or you go by yourself?
I just want to say thank
I
you
go
guys
by
for
lady.
getting pedicures.
Yeah,
Thank you
see.
I'm
guys.
telling you, it's a thing to do.
Brenda just doesn't take me in public. That's all. Like, I'll go get the pedicure, but she doesn't let me out of the house.
As an artist,
As an artist.
tell me about then versus now. Because you still out there getting it, dude.
Yeah.
You still out there getting it. How was it out there when you first started trying to get it to where it is now?
Well, again, you take the baggage with you because, all of a sudden you got money, you got status, you start falling into the smoke and mirrors, you start
The
believing,
traps.
yeah, dog, the psychological trickery. You know what I'm saying? And you start putting yourself without being conscious of it in a psychological prison. The worst prisons in the world are not man-made, they're psychological.
Trapped in your head.
Yeah, dog. And then you start thinking you're this person and this is what you are and you're different than everybody and because of you this and
For
then,
better or for worse.
yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying? So
You could trap yourself in a positive state too if you wanted
yeah,
to.
if you want to.
Yeah, if you have that strength.
Like, dog, somebody that's malicious with all their heart, you could be kind with all your heart too. The people use their despair and their pain as the rhythm and the beat of their life, but you can also use your joy and your bliss as the rhythm and the beat of your life. And that's what happened to me all in one big scale. You know what I mean? So the artists back then, bro, like, I turned to alcoholism to try to numb the pain instead of navigate
No más
through it.
pisto.
No, I've been sober for many, many years.
Well, I'm glad I offered you a water. Hell yeah, I just felt it inside. I was like, this dude wants a water,
He wants
bro.
a H2O,
Este güey
yeah.
quiere
Not
agua.
only because we're out of beer.
Agüita.
Este compa quiere agua, pues.
In a sense.
Pero sí, dog, there was the alcohol. And then you're surrounded by people, bro, that are just as,
Yes, man.
yeah, dog. And
Whatever you want is probably there. You
yeah,
can get
dog,
it.
anything, So you start believing this false belief that you're powerful, dog. And then you start treating people different, and your perception of life is different. You know what I'm saying? So
25 years in the game plus.
yeah, dog. And
Over, over 30 releases or 30 albums, projects, all of it plus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What do you tell your younger version of yourself now with everything that you've accumulated throughout the decades of work, the catalog that you've built, the relationships that you've built and probably destroyed along the way? What do you go and whisper into your 19-year-old self right now?
Wake up.
Yeah?
Wake up.
You seen some shit, fool.
Yeah, dog. You got to remember, and I've said this many times, and I'll never get tired of saying it. There's people walking around the planet wide awake that are unconscious.
Yeah.
The planet of the unconscious is real, bro. It is real.
Just going through the motions.
Just dog. Just being alert, and being conscious. You can't self-expand, bro. You can't discover self-discovery if you just stagnate. You know what I'm saying? So that version of me was unconscious. You record music, bro. At the time, it went from passion, that kid in elementary, to recording once in a decade.
How do I get out there? How do I do it?
Boom.
What
You're with your thesaurus, you're writing, you want to come up want to come close. You're a ghost like Swayze and, shit like that. You know what I mean? Rap devils. Then you learn how to everybody want to be knowing how I be doing it when I be flowing, I be fucking them up in the mind every time that you learn how to
Fucking masterclass right here.
You learn how to master your words. So much so that you can be like, hey, I'm finna get ready to go to the store. Does anybody want something?
Wait a second. Wait.
People are going to deal code right now.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Tráeme unas tortillas.
Yeah, dog. Hey, dog, you're gonna be making a red at the light right there, dog. But dog, you start losing that. You start losing the passion. And then you do it for what? I'm gonna get 30, 40 racks to go do an album. Then it becomes about money. And then you get consumed in what you can get from the money, and then your passion starts to dissolve. Like fighters.
Yeah.
How many fighters you see that when they win the belt, dog, before they win the belt,
They were hungry.
Yeah,
bro.
then they lose the
And
belt.
they eat.
Yeah. Dog.
Every day's a buffet at that point. So it's like,
1,000,000%.
it's no more. I'm done.
And that's what happens, dog. You know what I mean? So you have to go through a tremendous amount of despair to be able to appreciate the real victory, which is personal freedom.
So you're telling 19-year-old Mr. Lil Uno, wake up. Wake up.
Wake
fool.
up.
Damn, man.
Yeah, dog. I was pretty galactical, bro.
Yeah?
You know what I'm saying?
Maniac shit or what,
yeah,
bro?
dog. I was just, I was very barbaric.
Take me through that scene, bro. Take me through the Chicano rap scene, bro. What is Chicano rap? Is that still a thing? Or is it just hip hop, or what is it?
Well, that goes back to the pigeonholing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That goes.
label they put
Somebody
on
gave
you.
us that name. Ultimately, I would like to think that I'm just an artist that happens
Yes.
to be Mexican.
There you are.
You know what I'm saying?
You didn't choose it. You were just lucky.
Yeah. But that being said, it's like her art. Like you take passion in your art, right? You take a lot of passion in your art. Like when you are creating art when you're not there.
Yeah.
Right? And more than likely, it's because of something that's happening outside of you, right? So what I've learned is that the moment in front of us is never going to bother us. We end up bothering ourselves about the moment in front of us, right? So being in the game with a bunch of other, people that grew up in the neighborhood, dog, you got to remember there's art, and then there's just rapping.
Yeah.
Like there's artists, and then there's rappers. There's beat makers and producers, like contenders and champions. You know what I'm saying? So if
feel you.
Chicano rap is real, I think music is real. The music is real. The category is going to be there, and people are going to categorize it. But I think it's up to you, for everyone to be able to dictate what real art is.
What was it like being a rapper who happened to be Mexican in the 90s?
Well, you got to remember the pigeonholing that expanded to your surroundings and your environment, because now you're only making music for people that go to the swap meet and buy
Yes.
CDs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I saw a picture of Hawaii, I said, I want to go there. Like this is real, because I grew up, like you're in a bubble.
Yeah.
Like you don't think there's more, even though you may feel there's more. Like when you were in the cubicle, you knew, dog, like I'm
This wasn't
much
it.
more than
This ain't it.
This ain't it.
Yeah.
So, growing up in that environment where you put yourself in a box, almost. You know what I'm saying? But like me, like you said, and I'm sure like I can see it. Like I grew up on rock. Like
Yeah.
I used to Cyndi Lauper, Sting.
Say, "Wait, like a virgin."
Yeah, all of that. but if you listen to Madonna's beats, what are they? Happy up
Yep.
tempo, feel good beats. Don't no. Like even like a virgin, you know what I'm saying? But like I had those musical elements inside of me. So when I went to record, like you right now saying homicide, suicide is my shit, dog, that's the first song I ever
I
recorded.
know. That's off the first album.
That's the first song I ever recorded.
Damn. And here we are 30 years later.
Yeah.
Still,
You know what I'm saying?
Still relevant.
But again, like you said, though, like I wouldn't say that I would just rap over more bounce to the ounce to say I have an album out.
No, it's
I was
gotta mean
about
something.
art. Yeah,
Yeah.
dog. Like I was about the art. You know what I'm saying? So again, it all depends. Like any genre of music, and any how much passion you put into your music.
That's a good topic you bring up, man. How do you feel when you listen to your early stuff, your early releases?
Yeah, like I feel like a wounded player that made the Super Bowl anyway.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like I had an injury, but I made it anyway.
Phillip Rivers mentality.
Yeah, when I
Go
say
ahead.
made it, I don't mean it like that. I mean that, I was able to make a living off of it still to this day.
Hell yeah, felicidades, bro. That's awesome. Tip of the cap.
Take my kids on tour with me and all of that. But again, when you don't have, emotional, financial intelligence. You know what I'm saying? You get 200 grand, you think you're rich. Before you know it, as quick as it came, it goes. So then you have to learn how to sustain it, like becoming champion. Now you gotta train to keep the belt.
Yes.
You
Because
know
when
what
you're
I'm
at the top, there's only one place to go, man. And
Yeah.
there's people coming after you every
Yeah.
fucking day.
1,000,000%. So, I learned the game. I was able to learn the game, and that's how I started like financing shows, and that's how I did the festival, and I started understanding how the whole industry worked, and field liability and manufacturing and sampling.
It took losses.
It took a lot of losses.
It took defeats.
It took a lot.
It took falling
I
and
always say
getting
this
up.
with my girl. We go like this: you get one L, you lost, right? You get the other L, you learn, right?
Yep.
And then you turn it into that W.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? You do have to lose. You do have to go into this moment of despair and darkness to be able to come out victorious. Like an archaeologist, we have to be like emotional archaeologists.
Digging with
And we have to
themselves.
dig deep into it, and that's when you get to elevate, dog. You got to excavate.
Pay
to elevate.
attention, Barry, because I feel you're
I'm
stuck,
trying to.
bro.
I'm trying
Pay
to.
attention, bro. Do we have a yellow notepad for Barry? Because I feel like he needs to be paying attention, man. He's speaking some truths right now. I'm paying close fucking attention, man. Tell me about this transition now from being on the inside, feeling trapped in a cubicle in your space, and to realizing you got personal freedom and say, you know what, I want to do my own producing. I want to create my own festivals. I want to lead my own tours.
Yeah.
What did it take for you to decide you wanted to do that and put it into motion?
Well, number one, I saw that anything is possible. Anything in the world is possible. You know what I'm saying? And me going around and being able to see. One time I went to Portland, Oregon to go do a show. And I went
Number one summer city.
And
Not Portland, Maine.
you know the Roseland Theater, Portland, Oregon?
Never been.
I've never
Okay.
been either.
This
Yeah.
motherfucker doesn't know North County.
Yeah, I went the furthest I've ever been with this guy. We went to the Orange County.
So I went a day early. So I was chilling like right outside the venue. And there's a festival going on across the street. And there's like 7,000 people there, all Latinos, right?
Wow.
So there's this little guy next to me. He's like, hey, se mira bien chingón, ¿verdad? And I'm like, no, sí, ¿quién hizo esto? He said, yo. This dude would bring like 15 bands that were like local and one headliner. And he'd make almost $500,000
Wow.
in each one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the recipe right there.
No, yeah, dog. So keep in mind. So the next day, I go do the show. The station flew me out to do the show because the trade was they play your music on the radio. So when they need you, they call you. So it was me, Baby Bash, Little Rob, Gemini, MC Magic. So I walk.
Magic,
So I walk into the venue, and there's 3,000 people there. So I'm like, everyone paid $50 to get in here. Like someone's going home with 150 grand.
And you knew how
Right.
much you guys made.
But you're so stuck on being famous.
Yeah.
You're so stuck on your song being played on the radio that that's
Right.
all you care about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's where I got it from, bro. Then I was like, you know what? I know all these motherfuckers. These are my friends. So at the time, because
I can do that.
yeah, so this is how it happened. So at the time, I had hired a radio person, right? 40, 50 grand at the time to get you on these stations, right? So even though they were playing your song at 3 o'clock in the morning when nobody was listening, you know what good came out of it? That I made relationships with these program directors. So now I'd call the radio guy and I'd be like, hey, connect me with the program director in Boise, Idaho, right? So now, if that person calls,
The network is building.
yeah, he looks at you with different eyes and he listens to you with different ears. So I'm like, hey, dog, what if I bring Lighter Shade of Brown? What if I bring Little Rob? What if I bring MC Magic and this guy and this guy? He's like, oh, the city will go crazy. I'm like, done. Where do you do your shows at? The Knitting Factory. Let's go.
Vamos.
Lock in a day. Boom, boom, boom. Then it's like, I was promoting myself in the middle of the lineup. I was building a relationship with all the markets. I was getting all the artists' fan base, and I was going home with all the cake.
Look at that.
Hell
Do you feel
yeah.
like that's still possible today in like today's?
I just did it.
He just did, yeah.
But like for an up and coming artist, you know, like to build a relationship with radios, because I feel like radio stations and stuff like that have kind of gotten to the point where it's just like
Yeah, they have to
super
follow.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's
and unless
hard
you're already
now.
It's hard.
established
Well,
or someone that they're already fucking with, that they're not gonna like fuck with
Yeah,
you.
well, not only that, it's one or two things in my opinion. In my opinion, I think if your music is undeniable,
Yeah.
because it's original and you're just talented as fuck, someone's gonna discover you at some point.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you're on the trend where you're trying to sound like this guy and this guy and this guy, then they're just gonna place you in that category. You know,
And then
like-
when the train changes, you're going to
Yeah,
have to
the-
jump in a completely
yeah.
It was
different
actually
category.
harder, I think, in his time than it is now because there's social media,
social media is
and there's
everything.
YouTube.
Well, yeah, social media takes out all
you
that
couldn't
shit.
you couldn't find them unless you heard them on the radio in those days.
How is it for you, man? Now, look at you are prominent on social media now. You
yeah,
know?
well, I mean, you know, our culture's big, bro.
Yeah.
Our culture's big, and like you said, the tide has turned now.
It really has.
You know, and you know, when I decided to do the festival, is because I seen other cultures and other, you know, genres of music doing these very, very successful, you know, festivals that brought good energy and good ambiance and brought people together. One of the things that we're missing in our culture is symbiosis and togetherness. Everybody's always hating on
yeah.
Let's pretend I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
mutualism, togetherness.
Yeah.
Like right now, this is symbiosis.
And that's funny you
You're
bring
like,
that.
I'm gonna bring Lil Uno over here.
And that's the thing that I try
to
to like convey to people. It's like everything we do is a competition. I almost feel like everything that we're doing is competitive, bro. And I can only speak of being Mexican and doing my thing because that's what I am.
Right.
You know? So I always see, like, I talk to comedians and I've talked to musicians and it all boils down to the same things. Like, yeah, man, everyone's after me. People hate on me. People do this. I got to do that. I got to do this. How was it growing up in that era? Like with a Kid Frost, a Lighter Shade of Brown, an MC Magic, a Little Rob, Mr. Night Owl, this shit. How was that? Was there a lot of like people boosting you up? Or was it a lot of fuck you, I'm going first, or I gotta do this?
Not in San Diego, you know, not in San Diego because me, Shadow, Night Owl, and Little Rob all came from the same umbrella, so we would all mess with each other. You know, Night Owl was the older one the older one. Like he took me to my first record company. Like I got Once in a Decade release because of him. He brought Shadow.
He brought his experience to the table with
and
you.
he brought it. He took us under his wing. You know, so he was like our big brother. You know what I mean? So we really didn't have that. The competitive aspect of it was very respectful. Like when it was Night Owl's album, when we were wearing Night Owl shirts.
Backing
when
him.
it was Shadow's album, we were wearing Shadow.
Backing him.
Yeah, and that's the way it went. Like we were all on each other's albums, so we created a certain sound. You know what I mean? But it wasn't always like that with the rappers from other places. You know, because dog, there's egos too. Like, and not to say that we were the best, but when you're good at what you do, then you start tampering and making somebody feel that maybe they're not as good as you. Then you know
That's a recipe for disaster.
yeah,
on
dog.
their
So,
end.
you know, but look, fast forward now. That's why the festival looks that way. No one would ever think me and Shadow and Conejo would be on stage together. Now we're brothers. We have a brotherhood that we've built.
Why would people not think that?
Because we were competing against it would be it's like the Raiders and the Chargers. It becomes a subliminal quiet gang thing from the rappers from San Diego, from the rappers from this. And I think we've been able to break that barrier now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even doing like you
So all these beefs were built on non-existing issues.
not stupidity. A lot of ego. You know what I'm saying? And again, bro, like, you know, all you gotta do is have a conversation with somebody and everything changes.
Simple.
That's it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Net bangers are different in real life.
Yeah,
when
dog.
you talk to them,
Yeah,
when you talk to them in
you're
person.
absolutely right, dog. And I've always said this, like, you know, that's cool that you've been through some shit, but who hasn't? You don't have to be a gang member to be able to say you've been through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's been through some shit. At the end of the day, pain looks the same for everybody.
So you're now in the position where you can help people.
1,000,000%. And I enjoy doing that.
Hell yeah, man.
You know, I enjoy, you know, being in a position to
What should I be listening to right now? I'm ignorant when it comes to this genre of music. I want to jump into it. And I told you from the get, I was like, I need to learn about this, man. I'm barely getting into it. I grew up on corridos. I grew up on punk rock. I grew up on just like banda norteño music. And listening to hip hop was one thing because I've always liked Gangstar. I've always liked Nas. I've
Yeah,
always fucked with
yeah,
Immortal
Gangstar
Technique,
was sick. Yeah,
Immortal
yeah, yeah.
Technique, things like that. But that was it. I didn't really listen to anything from here locally, so I really
Right.
didn't know what should I be listening to right now.
Well, I mean, again, that
Give me that blueprint.
I would say that comes from the flavor of your soul, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I can tell you, oh man, listen to this album, and it'd be great for me, but it might not be so great for you. But I will say this: there are Latinos, Mexicans that have great music that's out there. A lot of them haven't been able to break that barrier, but at the end of the day, when you make it just about the music, the barrier doesn't matter.
Boom. That's true, man.
It really is true, bro. Deepak Chopra always says this thing. He says that expectancy determines outcomes. When you're not attached to the outcome is guaranteed. When you no longer care about what people think, you make music because you love music, not because of what other people think.
It happens when you least expect it.
Yeah,
you don't want
it'll
it,
just
man.
fall on your lap.
Yeah, it does.
It'll just fall on your lap. You'll just
Very
be
true.
like chilling one day and I'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, there it is right there.
Bro, I was working forever to trying to figure out, I got to get out of this place. I don't want to work here anymore. What do I got to do? What I got to do? I fucking finally said, nah, let me just work. I got a family now. I have a kid. Been married for a few years. I got to figure this out on my own, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden I said, boom, open a brewery. And then we opened the brewery. It's true, man. I believe in that a lot. I don't, and people make fun of me because I always say this. I don't like putting a square peg into a round hole. I don't want to force the issue.
1,000,000%.
I want to make sure that shit happens all on its own.
Organically, effortlessly.
Bro, yeah. Because if I have to work to make that shit happen, it's not worth it.
1,000,000%.
The juice is not worth the squeeze.
What, dog? 1,000,000%. And I think that, the energetic frequency of that reality just attracts right, it magnetizes right back to you. You know what I mean? Like when your intent is pure and you're just doing it, you get more of that if you stick to that. You know what I mean?
I've been an asshole a lot of my life. Still am to an
me
extent.
too.
Yeah, still to this day to an extent. But as soon as as soon as I had kids, I felt like it turned the tide. Just started doing more good shit. Hanging out with like my best friend over there, Gus, and we like had to talk. We're like, what can we do, man? We're both like older now. We have kids. What can we do to give back? We're living good lives, and we started this thing, the Emo Brown thing, and now that's kind of opened a whole fucking river of opportunities. So doing good for us has in turn brought us a lot of good opportunities to meet with somebody like you, to hang out with people like Casas, and just like, introduce our network into a whole larger network, all without trying. All just kind of like staying in our path and doing our thing, man.
Yeah. And that's what's beautiful about it, though. Like, the universe will just magnetize you and align you with other people that are, from on the same page, from the same book, going to the same place. That's how it works.
God, Mr. Lil Uno sneak into my DMs every now and then, fool.
Yeah,
he'll slide into my DMs, fool, and he'll send me like 3 fucking paragraphs of just like positive, feel good fucking words and this.
Hell yeah.
And today he
I
sent
post
me
that
one.
shit.
And today he sent me one. And I was like, oh shit, man, that of the ones you've sent me, this one like actually hit. Cause I have talked to people and they tell me, like, yo, there's people in your corner. He's like, you may not believe this shit, but there's people in your corner and it's your people, man. It's your people, your family that you've lost, and you're pushing you in the right direction. Yeah. And it's funny because I really don't believe in that. I don't really believe in it. But it's been so like apparent lately, and then I have people around me who tell me like, oh yeah, I have that sixth sense, or I have that median power, or I know how to read these things, and I know how to do that. And they're telling me, like, yeah, fool, like right now, like they're all around you, and they see that you're doing good. They're just pushing you to do that shit. And I feel silly like buying into it. But and wifey, I told us, like, I feel weird telling you this. Like, I'm seeing these fucking numbers over and over and over and over again, and I'm hearing these fucking things over and over and over again. At some point, I just got to take a step back. What the fuck does it mean? And then you hit me with that shit this morning. I was like, Jesus Christ. It's like, all right, I better like fucking, I gotta like assess what's going on, but it's true. I feel like it all comes from something. So when you hit me with that today, I was like, oh man, fucking este vato.
Let me share something with you.
Oh, here we go. Who'd you talk to?
No. Anytime anybody used to tell me, your brother's with you, your mom is with you, I'd be like, how are they with me? Bro, as I've grown as a person, bro, like, it's real because I feel it. My brother used to work for a company called Yellow Freight, right? On my way over here, we were talking and I was like, yeah, and I'm feeling this way. And I look up and I see Yellow Freight. The other day I was driving, I was thinking of, something was going on, and I look over, Yellow Freight.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So to make it short, it's real.
Yeah. Anytime something really good is going on around me, I see these 3 numbers and they're there. And my wifey was always thought I was silly, but now she'll shoot me texts And she'll shoot me text, and she's like, "Look what I saw." Boom, and it's
Yeah.
those numbers, and it's
And
like
it's,
she keeps
and it's
pushing it.
become your guys' thing.
Yeah.
And it's a positive thing.
Yeah, it's a positive thing.
You know, man, but it is real. Like,
Unless I die on that fucking day. then all positivity's out the fucking window, bro.
you know, but you know, again, bro, like it is real.
You're spiritual.
I'm very
When did this
spiritual.
happen? How did this happen? Why did this happen?
It happened because, bro, of walking in a unconscious state. The moment
Zombie shit.
Like the moment comes, bro, where you're like, all right, you know, the sun is putting a sunburn on my soul. It's time for me to put a suntan on my spirit, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Turn the bad into good.
And I remember through that time, you know, I was overweight, I was bloated.
Why are you looking at me
I
like
was
that? fool?
toy-
What the fuck? I've been working out, man. I've been meal preps. Mikey's
all
meals.
looking at you.
Damn,
know,
fool.
and I was in this psychological prison. I was living on psychological time, not chronological time. I was consumed in the past and shit that has happened, or I had this fear of what was going to happen, that it would consistently and redundantly rob me of the present moment. You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit,
So
man.
when I learned, dog, how to appreciate and be respectful and honor the present moment, things change. Now, here's the common misconception, that people assume that when you're growing and you're on the journey, that you don't have problems.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Now, like dog, like there, it's up and down. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, it boils down to what the intent is, what the foundation is, and the magnitude of your sincerity. So I opened the 4 agreements. You know, we're talking about that.
Yeah. I read that book.
I
finally.
ended up meeting Don Miguel Ruiz. It was crazy for me, but it happened just like you said. I used to say, man, one day, bro, out of the blue, I hit the sun. My girl tells me, hey, send him a message to Don Miguel, the son, Don Jose. I go, you think he'll respond? She's like, just go for it. So I send him a message. He hits me back.
Oof.
3 months later, he's on my podcast. 3 months later, he's like, hey, me and my dad are going to be at the fair in LA. Come by. I go, me and Don Miguel Ruiz are sitting down. And I was able to express to him and tell him and share with him what the power of his teaching did for me.
Go over that book for a second.
So, you know, there's 4 agreements. Being impeccable with your word, always doing your best, taking nothing personal, and never making any assumptions. You know, now if you think of the power of those 4 things and you really implement them in your life, think of how your life would change. If you don't take anything personal, if you're like, okay, cool, that has more to
Whatever.
do with you than with me. If you don't fall into the trap of assumptions of maybe, hey, did you say this or did you do this?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You know what? I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it with all my heart. I'm gonna try my best. Right? And when he means being impeccable with your word, like you said,
Say what you mean what you say.
yeah, and not necessarily, but understand and be aware that when you're trying to hurt somebody with your words, you're actually hurting yourself. Because the only thing you're gonna do is make that person not like you. You know what I'm saying? So the power of a words can be black magic or white magic. So that book, I was ready for the book. I was ready to.
Because that book will fall on deaf ears if you ain't ready for it.
1,000,000%.
It's a short book.
It's a very short book.
Short book, I decided to listen to it. It's a short book, but it's deep with gems,
Deep.
bro.
Yeah, bro.
And if you ain't ready
1,000,000%.
for it, in
Yeah.
one ear, out the other.
And you know, I think whether it's you, me, anybody in this room, if we're in a moment of despair and we go look for solitude or to feel better, no one on this planet is ever going to tell us anything we don't already know. It's about being able to have the capacity to implement it so we could experience the magnitude of those teachings, though.
El vato, bro. Your brain must hurt you think so much, fool. My brain's hurting shit.
Nah, but I was able to bring all that. Like when I go to the studio now and Conejo, I bring them books.
Yeah.
I bring them books, dog. You know what I mean? So I do the same thing.
I give a book to this fucker, he's going to start making a joint on there. He's going to start breaking weed down and shit. I can't bring him a book, man.
I appreciate all my gifts.
But he said the key word.
Appreciate.
Appreciate. You know, dog, there's times now in my life, and not to sound corny, like I wake up at night and I thank God, thank you. You know what I'm saying? We like the little things, bro. Let me say something about this piece of paper.
Oh, shit. What happened with this piece of
All right,
paper?
Doc, so
You could read some of those.
if you can grab,
Are those the tongue twisters?
He's good at his words. He could probably do them.
check this out, Doc. There's a book, You Are Here, right? You can't give this piece of paper a time or a place of birth. because it had already manifested in the form of a tree, right? So without the sun and the rain and the clouds, there'd be no tree, so there'd be no paper. So every time we touch a paper, in a way, we're touching a part of the sun and the clouds and the rain. You know what I'm saying, Doug?
The tree,
And the tree.
the beginning.
You know what I'm saying? But we never think about
The
that.
same thing for us.
We never appreciate the power of that. You know what I'm saying? So every day there's miracles around us. Every single day. Organic nature is right in front of us. But we're so consumed in all the other shit that we don't take a... Dog, when was the last time you went and just sat by a tree and just drank a water and just chilled?
Oh, drink of water. Oh.
When's the last time you drank a water, fool?
Think
He's
about
drinking
it.
one right
I'm
now.
drinking one right now, man.
Think about it, my
Nah,
dog.
real shit.
Think about it,
I
dog.
mean, and I can substitute tree for just laying down and like, I don't know, going to the beach and putting my fucking feet
I
in
was
the
about
sand,
to
bro.
say, put your feet in
Yeah,
the sand,
you
going
know,
in the water,
walking in the front yard,
Yeah.
just no shoes, just on the grass.
feeling it,
you know,
feeling
Just
the
like,
earth.
It's different.
Feeling the
It-
earth.
it-
But you
it's
see-
a whole different thing.
But when you appreciate
Yeah.
it, dog, that's how it becomes different. And then you become different. And the way you think becomes different. And the way you behave becomes different. And your whole world becomes different. And that's the power of giving to the world and the world giving back to you. Now, you can imagine how many rappers listen to me when I say this and they think, hey, this motherfucker must be on some drugs or something.
Give me some of that purple drink.
Dame Lucanita.
Saca la bolsita.
That's real, man. That's
You
real.
know-
That's funny. You sent me. You must have fucking woke up and I put out that emission into the air. You're like, smells like Shamps needs some fucking motivation this morning. Because this is when I got sent home from work and I did a U-turn to come home. That's when you hit me right with that direct message.
Yeah,
So I fucking
fíjate,
woke up
dog.
and said, "Here, I'm gonna bless you with some fucking positivity." I got home and I was like, "All right."
I do the same thing every day for many, many years now, dog. I wake up, take a shower, I read for an hour, I'll go train for an hour, and then I eat. And then I start my day. So it feels like I fed my mind, my body, and my spirit before I start my actual day.
Being
What
an
time do you
entrepreneur-
wake up? How early?
5:30, 6.
I knew it was probably the 5 o'clock club.
Yeah.
Trying to get there. That shit's hard.
I take
Yeah,
I take my
5:36.
lunch at 5:30, bro.
There we go.
When you go.
Sepas, perro, pa que
When they let you
sepas.
in.
When I go to work.
hey, doggy, but what? You said you're doing your meal preps
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
training like that.
Hey,
Those
man.
are the endorphins,
Yes, sir.
bro. How do you
Yeah.
describe an endorphin? You know, dog, that's
true.
bliss.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's bliss, bro.
When I start, I don't do it because I love it. I do it because I have to. After a few months, you do it because you love it, not because
you
you
want
have.
to.
Yeah, it's like I
'Cause you
feel like
want to.
I need to do this.
Yeah,
you
dog.
know?
And it becomes, like I said, dog, you start nurturing your spirit.
You've been doing this all your life. You've been an artist, you've been an entrepreneur, you've been, on your own, self-sufficient, not really working under the thumb of anyone else, just on your own, doing your thing. That takes a very high level skill of discipline. Did it take time for you to fucking figure that out?
Well-
Are you firing on all cylinders right now?
Well, I'm at peace right now. I'm free. I'm not confined to anything. It doesn't mean I don't have problems or there's not stuff that I'm dealing with, but I'm free. I don't have any confinement. I don't have any desire to be this person or that person. I'm just happy with being who I am. I'm surrounded by people that are on the same frequency as me. I appreciate being a human, a father, a brother, an artist, a leader, a student, all of it. And that, kind of takes care of everything else when you're in that space.
I'm looking up I saw you doing you put a video or you were in the studio with an artist that I started like really fucking listening to, Lil Weirdo.
Oh, Weirdo's my guy. Shout out to Weirdo.
Yeah,
That's a great fucking name.
What's going on there? What's going on there,
So,
man?
shout out to Weirdo.
¿Qué onda, pues?
So Weirdo, I've known him for a little bit and it's been more private. You know what I mean? I've always talked to him.
Do you work with a lot of artists like that, like on the quiet side, just privately and like mentoring?
Yeah, for sure. But Weirdo, I took a liking to him. He's very passionate about what he does. He doesn't sound like anybody else. He has his own style. He has his own way of doing his stuff, and he's a good soul. So he hit me the other day, and we already had done a song, but he hit me the other day, and he's like, "Yo, we got to get me, you, and Shadow got to get in the studio." So I'm like, "Let's do it." I'm like, so I called Shadow. Shadow said, "Let's do it." 2 days later, we're in the studio. We created
Get
a
it.
smash.
Yeah?
I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, dijo.
We send a smash. We're about to do the visual here shortly.
Look at what's going
But that's
on.
the
Look
way
at
it
that.
happens. There's Weirdo.
Oh, drinking
Shout out to
Modelo's back there.
Weirdo.
Fuck yeah.
Look at that.
Look like his program's on. Looking fourth waivers, throwing 40s and 4-5s.
I love his cadence. I just love his delivery. I love where it comes from.
Started jocking 'cause the way that I run. She ain't a 10, but she a 8 or a 9.
Look at you, bro.
Yeah,
30 years in the game, still fucking out there banging, doing it.
Yeah.
Doing it hard.
Yeah, man. The festival was everything to me, though, and I'm doing it in Las Vegas.
Tell me about the festival. Yeah. Tell me about the Chicano Music Festival. How did you get involved with it? I know you didn't perform here, you didn't do it, but you were a big part of it.
Yeah, well, it's like my baby. It was an idea that's born now, but I didn't want it to be just a concert. I wanted it to have the full cultural experience. So I wanted to start it in the daytime. So when the people walked in, the mariachi was playing. You know what I mean? So there was mariachis, there was cars, there was live art, there was Aztec dancers, and then I brought a timeless lineup. I brought Tierra, Malo, the Delphonics, the Midnighters, Conejo, Shadow, Miss Crazy, Lighter Shade of Brown, Dominator. And, I think that it was important to be able to do that with the non-traditional artists that are always expected to be at a show. You know what I'm saying? And change the dynamic around. And nothing against them, but I wanted to change the dynamic of that. And the city showed up, man. Yeah. The city showed up. So I'm going to Vegas to do it.
So much so that you can take it on the road now.
Yeah, I'm going to take it on the road. We're going to go do it in Vegas, September 16th.
Excited? Oh, on Independence Day.
Yeah,
Seabury, July 4th.
Mexican Independence Day, I know.
Yes, July 4th is here in the U.S. 16th of September is down south. Not Cinco de Mayo. That's just my birthday. I know this. All right? Go ahead.
In fact, I told you this.
But the culture's everywhere.
It is.
The culture is
We're
everywhere. Everywhere.
And we're cool now.
We've
never not been proud of our culture.
This motherfucker said
I've always been proud of being a little paisita, bro. I've always been proud of being a little beaner, a little Mexican, bro, a little border town kid. I've always been proud of that.
Bro, I got.
But now it's cool to be that.
I got.